Good morning, class.
Cocology.
It's retro renaissance channel. All things 80s, it's gonna be fun. It's retro renaissance channel. Abundant topics, let's take them one by one. Remember hair metal, awesome bands, and platinum fever, that's all we have. TV shows that kept us up all night. It's all right here. Subscribe to Retro Renaissance Channel.
I remember when we were young, we were wild and free. Everything was black leather and ripped jeans. Rule the night, the kings and queens of rock and roll, dancing to the rhythm of our hearts, losing control. City lights set the world on fire. Guitar screaming, drums pounding higher. Those were the days, no worries, no regrets. Living life like there's no tomorrow, we won't forget. Oh, retro renaissance, take me back to where it all began. Oh, I long for those days when the music was loud, we were all young and brave. Retro renaissance, take me back to where it all began. Oh, I long for those days when the music was loud, we were all young and brave. Now the years have passed and the memories remain, echoes of laughter, moments of pain. We're older, but the spirit's still alive, in the stories we tell and the songs that survive. Oh, retro renaissance, take me back to where it all began. Oh, I long for those days when the music was loud, we were all young and brave.
Retro renaissance, we're turning back the clock. From boombox beats to moon boots walk. 50,000 dreamers in our time machine, living the 80s through a digital screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is June 12th, 2025. It is 6 o'clock, and you know what that means? We need to Suno's remaster feature that one, right? What was I saying? It's June 12th, 2025. We're going to play a little game tonight, which is the Mandela Effect.
Yes.
It may not work out, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it, and if it doesn't work out, that's fine. We'll do something else, because as we know, we always go off on tangents.
Yeah.
We always start talking about some crazy stuff. And yes, I have Suno's remaster feature, but only that last part was Suno. The other part was not. And the first part was Fiverr, so there's that.
He said you have to run it through.
I know, but only that last 20-second clip was even Suno, so like I don't care about that last 20-second clip. That was just for our 50K celebration. The rest of it, not AI.
Hello,
so you're
sir.
welcome.
Hello, Tracy Lee Williamson.
So we're going to try this. I'm going to try to get it pulled up. I'm not technically sufficient with anything, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to pull up a few pictures, and you guys can tell me if it is what you remember. And we're going to try to let chat try to remember. I got to remember there is a bit of a pause. So my first instinct is always to try to jump in and
Hi,
answer.
Scotty.
But I'm not going to jump in and answer right away. I want chat to have a chance.
Hello, Mr. Tracy.
Welcome, Tracy Lee Williamson. First time here. And let's get it pulled up, shall we?
Yeah.
Because right now I'm not doing very good.
Well, there's about a 25-second delay. That's something that's out of our control for right now. So we'll probably talk for a little bit until it catches up.
The thing that makes me mad is I had this pulled up and I quit it.
Why did you do that?
I'm an idiot. I'm not very good at my job.
Are you an idiot sandwich?
Okay.
Not really.
We're going to pull up the first one. The first one's easy to me. And you guys can decide if which logo is correct, right? That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to pull it up. I'll zoom it in. And I'll give everyone 20 seconds. Oh, it's loading. The lag is real. There it goes. I'll zoom in as much as I can. So, is it Cap'n Crunch? Cap'n? Hello, Cap'n? Or is it Captain Crunch? You can't answer yet.
I want to so bad.
You can't answer yet.
So
The kids are out because of the internet. What kids?
no, the internet's out because of the kids.
What? Our internet's out? But yet we're on there.
No, I think he's saying because all the kids are out of school now, so the internet's going to go slower because all the kids are using it.
I should say we do have our assistant, Julian. I want to be clear. Here's our official assistant, and there are rules to this game. So I see Retro Days already answered Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
But you don't know the rules. That means you lose. No, that
No,
doesn't.
you
that's
didn't
not-
even tell
I know,
them.
I know that doesn't mean anything. He didn't lose.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
And here's a question for everybody while he looks this up. What is better? Captain Crunch original, Cap'n Crunch with crunch berries, or Cap'n Crunch oops all berries?
What about Choco Crunch? Do you remember Choco Crunch? Mm-mm. It had Captain Crunch regular, but also had the Cocoa Puffs, the giant chocolate cereal in there.
What was it Cap'n Crunch and Cocoa Puffs mixed together, or
I mean,
their
it
own?
wasn't. Yeah, it was their own version. It wasn't the brand Cocoa Puffs.
They really
but they were
should
Cocoa
have
Puffs.
like collab together and make it official. Cap'n Cocoa
Cap'n?
Cocoa Crunch.
So you're kind
No.
of giving away your answer,
Cap'n.
Cap'n.
I think it is Cap'n Crunch.
Cap'n Crunch.
It's Cap'n Crunch.
So he wasn't like in the military.
Oh, he wasn't a pirate?
He's a captain. It's literally in the tile, or a cap'n.
He's a cap'n. He's
Okay.
cap'n of the crunch. Okay, KK says cap'n. Oh, yeah. But I think that her favorite is the OG. Love some Cap'n
Hey, Star
Crunch.
Marvel,
Hi, Star
welcome.
Marvel. All berry for Scott B.
So listen, Star Marvel.
Mr. Tracy says all berries.
He's gonna try to get me to deviate. I already got my eyes on you. Yeah, I started with an easy one. But okay, if you guys are drinking, you don't have to. It is a drinking game, but
I'm gonna drink
if you're
anyways.
not of age, don't drink. If you have water, drink your water.
Yeah.
Soda, coffee, whatever it is, we
Whatever.
don't care.
Yeah.
But the rules is if you get it wrong, you have to drink.
Yeah.
If chat proves you wrong, so if I say something wrong, but you guys have a good argument, then I have to drink and Shasta has to drink.
I'm gonna drink it either way, so.
Yeah. So that's the basic rules. So here we go.
This is why I'm gonna drink. Because I found this new drink It's zero sugar. You can't see it,
And
but it's so good.
the official judge of everything is Julian. So if I say, is it Cap'n Crunch versus Captain Crunch, whatever Julian, our assistant, says,
we have
no.
Cap'n Crunch here.
No, don't cheat. Don't look at the boxes
I'm
on
not-
the fridge.
No, it's the one in our bar. But listen, if Julian's wrong,
Oh, your little...
yeah,
your
my little
one you
cereal,
bought?
my little cereal cups I never eat. If Julian's wrong, I
Is
will
it
go
Cap'n
get
Crunch or Cap'n Crunch? Go ahead.
real proof.
No, the official judge is Julian.
Or the real item that I can show on camera.
No. Julian decides.
KitKat Crunch? What?
That
I've never
sounds
even
good.
heard of that.
Is that a thing?
Mr.
Well,
Tracy is
okay.
drinking coffee. Is it KitKat or KitKat? Oh, I see.
So they're guessing.
Okay, so is it KitKat all in one word or KitKat with a hyphen in between the kit
We'll
and the
get
cat?
there.
Wait, do you have it on there?
I think so.
Oh. I'm
Okay.
going to say...
It's
hyphen.
officially...
I don't know, though.
Officially Cap'n.
Yeah.
C-A-P-N. I think everyone got that one
Yeah.
right.
6-year-old man
Crunch.
here.
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
circling
Tracy,
you, homie.
6-year-old man here.
The full name is even more epic. Do you know him? Okay, bonus points if you know Cap'n Crunch full name. He has a name. Did you even know that? I didn't
No.
know Cap'n Crunch had a name.
I thought that he was a pirate, so I did not know that.
No, he's clearly a sailor in the military.
Yeah, I see that now.
Okay, I'm going to give about 10 seconds because I want to see if anyone actually knows without using Google. So if any of you guys are out there typing these out, you're a cheater.
It's very...
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. I distinctly remember Berenstain. E-I-N.
Yeah.
Distinctly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We're going to...
Good.
we're going to
Cornelius is a
address
good
that
guess.
one. Cornel...
Okay.
That is such a good guess.
Here is his full official name.
Okay.
Cap'n
Yeah.
Horatio
What?
Magellan
Huh?
Crunch.
Why?
I don't know. That's what they named him.
We're just going to call him for Cornelius. That's such a better name. But yeah,
Cornelius?
because
You
they're...
can't call him. He's the captain.
Yeah, but
respect,
it's made
girl,
out
respect.
of corn, right? Captain Crunch is made out of corn.
Okay, maybe.
Captain
Corn?
Cornelius Crunch.
Maybe that's where the Cornelius... Is that what you're thinking? That's
It
where
just-
they got Cornelius?
Well, I don't know how Retro Days got that, but it's smart.
Next one.
Retro
No, I don't want to
80s.
edit this. I don't want to edit this. I want to go to the next one. In the Jungle Book,
Reese peanut butter cups.
Reese's. What's that
Oh,
movie?
we have those on our fridge
Wedding
too.
Singer? No, 51st Dates.
Fi-
Peanut butter
51st
cups.
Peanut butter cup.
In the Jungle Book, was Baloo wearing a coconut
Oh.
bra during I Wanna Be Like You?
Oh.
We'll give everyone just a minute. In the Jungle Book, was Baloo wearing a coconut bra during I Wanna Be Like You? And you can just say A or B if you want. Or you cannot answer if you're too afraid to be wrong. And Tracy's gonna have to guzzle that coffee. No answers?
Remember Sinbad
No,
in...
we'll get there too.
Wait,
You're-
didn't Sinbad have a heart attack?
He had a stroke.
Oh, he had a stroke?
Oh, yeah, poor Sinbad, man. I love
Oh.
Sinbad, and no, he wasn't in a genie movie. That was Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh.
But again, spoiler alert.
I don't think so. I think it's...
Scubby says yes.
Shoot. I'm going to say A. That looks right.
Star Marvel says bra.
Retro Days says B.
KK says bra.
Okay.
So, the
Merlin.
official... the official answer was Baloo wearing a coconut bra and a grass skirt. He's dressed in a Hulu-style getup to blend in King Louie's orangutans and distract them while Bagheera tries to rescue Mowgli. So yes, he is wearing a coconut bra.
Ooh.
He has a grass skirt, coconut bra, and he's dancing Baloo.
Nice.
Yep. Good job, except for somebody got it wrong. Who said B? Someone said B.
Retro Days.
Retro Days.
You got to drink whatever you're drinking.
Retro Days. We should collab, man. Retro Days.
Retro
Yep.
Days.
Which logo is correct? Is it Cheez-It or Cheez-Its?
It's A. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to give it time.
You give it time. Don't let her answer, which might be wrong.
I
influence
am.
you.
Is it. Okay, listen. Huh?
Jumping ahead so far. Okay.
Okay. We have all this on there, Star Marvel.
I want a
think.
Casio calculator watch.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Casio calculator watch?
Yeah, why do you want it?
Because it's cool, and I might need to add stuff when we're out in the middle of nowhere. Why? First of all, what kind of question is that? Then I could spell boobs and turn it upside down on my calculator and be like, look.
It says poops then.
No, there's no P on a calculator. 8 is a B. What would have been? Maybe a 9?
You said you would turn it upside down.
Yeah, because that's how you do it. Girl, tell me you have never done that on a calculator.
You know I haven't.
80085 turned upside down spells boobs.
Okay.
That was the coolest thing when you were like in middle school.
BOOBS turned upside down is poops.
There's no P. Where'd you get that P?
B. Well, if it's a lowercase.
Okay, but
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But you're on a calculator. What would be the lowercase b?
Okay, I've had a little tequila already, so we're just gonna ignore me.
Okay.
Yes.
Did anyone get Cheez-Its right?
Why are people saying Ghostbusters, Oscar Mayer, Alf? What are these
Star Marvel's
answers?
jumping ahead to the most common Mandela Effect questions.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay,
which I'm not doing Oscar Mayer. That's not even on the list. Because someone said, how do you spell Oscar Mayer? Said M-E-Y-E-R. The song.
Yeah.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. It's literally in the song.
Yeah. Okay, so I say A for Cheez-It.
18.
Not Cheez-Its. It's...
Okay, Julian, is it Cheez-It or is it Cheez-Its with a Z at the end? And the answer is, I'm pretty sure it's Cheez-It, right?
Yeah, it's A.
Ah, yes, another classic question. Don't be smarmy. Julian has got an attitude.
Banana splits. I don't like banana splits.
No, banana splits. Not the food.
Oh.
The show. Well, okay, we're going to take our first moment to hear so Shasta can be educated on the Banana Splits theme song.
I just don't like bananas.
It's all fine. You're going to learn it right now.
A. Darn Tootin', welcome.
Darn Tootin'.
News alert, it is A.
Yeah, it's A, I think. The brand name is Cheez-It, singular.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this.
I love Cheez-Its.
I don't know why it's not. Oh, yeah, I did the same thing I didn't do last. There we go. And now I need to go to YouTube because we're going to play the Banana Splits theme song. You've never heard this song.
I don't know. Let me hear it and then I'll know.
Banana
Love
Splits.
the Banana Splits.
My keyboard is being B-A-N-A.
N-A.
Split song. First thing that comes up. You don't remember these guys? And how long were intro songs back in the day? This is still the intro.
Yeah.
It is still going. Okay, it's over. So what'd you think?
Ooh.
What'd you think?
Okay, so I've never seen the show. I do know the song because my mother used to walk around the house cleaning while singing it.
Yeah.
And I just want to say...
Hold on, let me... Like, they can't hear it, but we can still hear the theme song playing. Sorry,
they can't hear it?
No.
I want to say that white cheddar Cheez-Its are the best. It is pretty creepy. So many kiddos Wi-Fi crazy. I don't know if you're referring to what Ethan Wolf Legend said, but it's true. Many zany adventures. What were the names? Their names. You remember?
Oh, the banana splits?
Yeah.
It said it in the song. Bingo, jingo, dingo, lingo.
And Star?
Stinko.
Stinko.
I don't know.
Today's kids would have tuned out after 5 seconds.
Here's the thing about this Mandela Effect
Count
thing, right?
Chocula, Frankenberry, Booberry.
Choose one.
I don't like any of them.
Really? You know me, Count Chocula,
Yeah,
right?
I've never had them.
Then you can't say you don't like them.
But it's
They're
I
really
don't like
gross,
cereal.
but I've never had them,
I don't
right?
like cereal. If I'm going to eat cereal, which is so rare, maybe once a year or once every 2 years, I'm going to choose Fruity Pebbles or Froot Loops or Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries
So,
or Lucky Charms.
all cereals, whether they no longer exist
Yeah,
or they're still around, you would choose Fruity Pebbles, like out of all?
Froot Loops.
Froot Loops.
Yeah.
Current day Froot Loops. I don't think Froot Loops has changed much, have they?
I haven't had the brand name for so long, but Multi-Mill makes some
Tutti Fruities.
Tutti Fruities. They're actually really good.
High five for Tutti Fruitas. Where's my Tutti Frutti fans?
Computers, new
Crickets.
Tinker Toys. I have no idea what's going on.
Watching you read the chat, she's like, don't worry, you do this stuff and I'll watch the chat. She's like,
Huh?
what? Okay, I'm going to be honest. So far, these Mandela effects are pretty obvious, right?
Yeah.
So let's hope,
do some good ones.
let's hope we get a good one.
Let's get some real ones in
Okay.
here.
Laughing cow cheese. Does the cow have a nose ring? A, without nose ring. B, with nose ring. And now we'll give it a few seconds so they
Okay.
can kind of guess.
While we're doing the 20 seconds,
Yeah.
I'll tell you I love Laughing Cow cheese, but my favorite is the garlic and herb.
Okay, the problem I have with both Laughing Cow and what's the other, Baby Bells?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm a man. I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
I can't. What's this little wedge of cheese gonna do for me? I'm like, ooh, I'm so satiated. I'm so full right now.
You're supposed to put on crackers.
Even Baby Bells? People snack on those all the time.
Yeah, our son, who is almost 18, literally eats like 10 of them at a time. And then I go to have one and they're gone. No
Yeah.
nose ring. Yes, I agree. It's
I'm
8.
not even gonna ask Julian because that's so obvious.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a bull, right?
Well, I don't know. KK and Scott B says yes.
Oh,
the
okay,
reason why
okay.
I don't remember it being, but also
Does
the
Laughing
bull
Cow
has
Chi have
or
a
cow
nose
has
ring or
earrings.
No nose ring.
So why would the cow
You
also
saying
have
men can't have earrings? I have earrings.
No, why would the cow have earrings and nose
nose
ring?
ring?
Yeah, but also it would make it a bull, right?
I think
and it's
so,
laughing
right?
cow, not
It's
laughing.
not laughing bull cheese, right?
I'm gonna say no. I'm with Star Marvel and Darn Tootin'. Yes, the garlic and herb is so good.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what Julian says, and this might be divisive, right? Because
Okay.
I remember it without.
Yeah.
Says yes, the laughing cow does have a nose ring, and it
What?
always has.
No.
Many people remember the cow without a nose ring, just big earrings. But here's the kicker. The gold earrings are actually stylized versions of cheese wheels.
Really?
Pretty meta, right? The nose ring has always been there, but it's small and easy to overlook.
Whoa.
Some older versions of the logo emphasize the earrings more than the nose ring, adding to the confusion.
Okay. I just want to say one thing. I went to Walmart app right now, and it is right when it says, can I show the camera?
Yeah, if you can get it up there.
So it's right when it says that the earrings are the Laughing Cow
Wedges.
wedges, but in the round container, but there's no ring.
I'm going to ask Julian. I'm not saying...
There we are, see?
So we just looked it up on the Walmart app, and there's no nose ring. Are you lying to us and our chatters?
Yeah. Also, I mean, with eyes like that, do we even trust Julian?
What are you talking about?
Those are crazy eyes.
Look at the mustache. She's cool.
Yeah, I went through all of them. None.
Okay, here's what it says.
Okay.
Older versions and some packaging variants of the Laughing Cow logo do not clearly have a nose ring.
Okay.
However, the original Laughing Cow logo does have a nose ring, and it's very faint. Meanwhile, online trivia fact sites often insist she's always
it's
had a gold nose ring.
F-R-O-O-T.
Oh, good with the spoiler. We're not even there yet. We haven't gotten to cereals.
Nice, really nice catch. No nose ring, haha.
All right.
Well, at least now on the Walmart app.
Not even a faint one, because it says a lot of people remember a big gold one, like in the picture, but it's a very faint.
There's nothing there. I
Nothing
showed
there?
it very close. It was a very clear picture. I am gonna say that.
Well, you can either side with Julian, who went to Harvard, or you can side with Shasta, who looked it up on Walmart. I'm just saying.
And did not go to Harvard. Even though I have a Harvard sweatshirt. I wear it ironically, just like this shirt.
Okay. Is it cup noodles? Or is it cup O noodles? We'll give everyone just a second.
That is not the definition of a Mandela effect. A Mandela effect never existed.
Well, we will...
Kevin.
We will... First of all, do we all know what the Mandela effect is?
I just thought it was one thing that everybody remembered, and then it's proven that it was remembered wrong.
So, Nelson Mandela...
Yeah.
People remember that he passed away in prison in the 90s. Like, people say, no, I was in school. They told me he passed away.
Yeah.
But in fact, he was released in 2010 and lived many years after that.
Whoa.
So he didn't pass away. So that's where the title Mandela Effect comes in.
Well, did he?
I remember him being released. I remember the news story of him getting out of prison. And, he was an older guy at that time with the gray hair. And he's like, I'm free.
What? Why was he in prison?
You're asking the wrong person for
Oh,
that.
okay. Cup O noodles. Thank you, Mr. Tracy. Cup noodles.
So B, we got Cup O. I know this one. Do you know this one?
What?
Because we've talked about this.
What? A cup of noodles?
Cup of noodles.
Yeah, it's B.
No, it's not. It's cup noodles. There's
Listen,
no O.
You've always tried to convince me it's A. I will
Look
never
up
believe
your
you.
Walmart app. There's no O in it.
I will never believe
There's
you.
no O in cup noodles. It's just cup noodles, but everyone calls it cup o noodles. However, I did research this one a little bit, and it does say at one point they did brand it as cup o noodles, but only because fans wanted it. It is currently cup noodles. Look it up.
I'm trying.
Type cup noodles.
I did, and it's coming up with a whole bunch of
Ramen?
Maryucon or whatever. There's hot and spicy, instant lunch is what they call it.
Oh, look, it's late fee.
Cup noodles.
Cup noodles.
It is. Do you want? I'll show them.
Look at that. It's cup noodles.
No, wait, hold on. That's not a good picture.
Wait for the focus. I can finally be proven right.
Oh, well, it's not going to work.
It's been 28 years of marriage, and I was right one time.
Woo! Here's a different one that's...
Did you
Did you hear yourself on
Delayed.
Ethan's computer?
Maybe I'm too loud. Did you know they made a s'mores cup of noodles?
Gross.
With like
How?
a chocolate water. The soup part was chocolate.
That sounds
and
disgusting.
it had little mini marshmallows in it.
That sounds disgusting. Hello, Beth. You were late fee today.
This is not the Mandela Effect. If cup of noodles does exist, I will determine what Mandela Effect is.
Do you know what,
This
Star
is
Marvel?
my channel.
You're really coming close to him calling you Whiteout. I know this because when I met him...
That's interesting because Whiteout's one of the ones on here.
Really?
Yeah.
When I met him, I would correct him because I just am a teacher and that's what happens.
Wait.
What?
We got a new chatter and it's got some information.
Hello.
They come with the facts. The product name actually began as Cup of Noodles in the singular English brand named Cup Noodles. Is also okay. So it's both.
Oh.
Should we ask Julian? We haven't asked Julian.
Hello, Beth.
Is it Cup O Noodles or Cup Noodles?
Everybody just calls it ramen. There you go, Mr. Tracy.
It's called college food.
It's called...
Or single person food.
Teenage boy food.
For years, many people swore it was Cup O Noodles. Even some media references use that name. And this is what I think is fun about these, is like there's always a debate. Everyone's like, no, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong.
I will never call it cup noodles.
But Nissan, how do you say the...
I don't know.
Okay. The actual brand has always been labeled Cup Noodles, at least in the U.S., which, Gregory said there, Al Gregory said, at least in the U.S., since it launched in 1971.
It was cup noodles.
It's been Cup Noodles.
Really?
The way it's said out loud...
I don't believe it.
the way it's said out loud, many people will say cup of noodles or cup o' noodles because it rolls off the tongue. And this is Julian. This is not my word. So if you're going to leave a comment for someone, it's not me. It's Mustachio Magoo here.
Microwave dinners.
International versions.
Actually, you're not supposed to microwave those, huh?
No, you're supposed to heat up the water separately.
Yeah, nobody's going to do that.
Don't microwave the instructions say don't microwave the styrofoam.
Yeah, but I do.
Everyone does. They pour the water in, they put it in the microwave, hit 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, I put in a paper towel under it because it always goes
overflows.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to do that. That's not the instructions. You guys have been doing it wrong.
First apartment foods for non-college folks too. True.
So Julian says in the U.S. at least it's always been cup noodles. I've always called it cup of noodles.
You have. Okay, I don't think I ever even ate cup of noodles until I met you. You called it cup of noodles. I called it cup of noodles. Then you tried to change your mind. Once I know you or anything is something, that's what it's going to be. Oops, I microwave it. Yeah, cup melts. I've never had the cup melt before, but I've had it overflow. Captain Crunch is a Mandela effect. Never existed. Yes, thank you, Star
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, he's never been a captain.
He was, and also
because that would be stolen valor.
He was also never in the military. FYI.
And then what is it with like not only Captain
I mean, he was never a pirate. Sorry, what?
There's no pirates.
I said that. I said he's never been a pirate.
Right.
FYI.
Neither have I. Anyway.
So you are not Pirate Kevin.
Not yet.
Pirate Red.
No.
Oh, inside joke.
I don't like that.
You don't?
What is this cereal called?
Froot Loops.
Yeah, but how's it spelled?
Froot.
That spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Should we listen to those songs now?
Those songs are
I
so
love free credit
fun. Did it. Haha. The product was known as Cup-O Noodles
Hey, like
in
I
the
said,
United States until 1993.
Leave your angry...
Hello.
Are we
Is
taking
this-
that as truth?
Wait,
though? We
no.
don't. Where's your credentials?
Okay, I'm only going to believe it because I already believe. Is it A.I. Gregory or Al Gregory?
I think it's Al. Looks like
Al?
Al.
Okay. Darn tootin'. Had a report on...
Wait, if
What?
Gregory's AI, are you to be trusted?
Is he trying to compete with Julian?
Aw.
Oh, Julian, don't worry. We won't give away your job.
Wait.
Froot
Al
Loops.
Gregory, or AI Gregory, do you have googly eyes and a mustache?
Toucan
And are you looking for a job?
No pay.
How does one spell Froot Loops?
Now in the 50s or 60s, it was... Okay, no, I do remember that, Star Marvel. That
And-
it started... Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I think that's where a lot of the Mandela effect comes in.
Mm-hmm.
People will remember things and they're like,
Al,
it was
thank
never
you.
that. But I think it has to do with where you live. Are
Yeah.
you in the United States? How long ago? Because, yeah, like they said, it probably started out as Froot Loops.
Mhm. It did. Do you remember? But...
Do I remember? I wasn't born back then.
No. We were... Like 3 months ago, we wanted to know if it was F-R-U-I-T at any point because somebody had said it to us.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's always been. But at the same time, I was born in 79, so I could be wrong. And they said that it was F-R-U-I-T, but people complained because there was no fruit in it, so they changed it to F-R-O-O-T. So in the beginning, it was U-I-T.
And here's why I no longer trust Julian.
Okay, why?
Okay, because of this comment right here.
Okay.
So you're telling me you remember it as fruit, F-R-U-I-T. It is actually F-R-O-O-T.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that so far.
Yeah.
Next, you're going to tell me Trix is not fruit-shaped. It wasn't in the 80s. It
No.
was round. The fruit was the new invention.
Yeah.
It is not fruit-shaped. They went back to the circles, which is how it should be. Oh, I'm getting mad now. I'm going to throw something.
Trix is so gross now. Well, I'll tell you this. I think when I was younger, because we didn't get cereal, if we got cereal, it was like, oatmeal. That was what...
Oatmeal's
I know,
yeah,
but
it's a cereal,
that's
but
what our mother called cereal.
puffed wheat.
Was oatmeal. But anyways,
My mom would always buy puffed wheat. I'm like, just buy Sugar Smacks. Don't be an idiot.
nice. Anyways,
She
we
did.
would... When I did start eating cereal that was good, I'm like, this is so good. But then they changed it to all whole grain.
Star Marvel's getting angry. He's calling Julian out. Finish your story. No, don't get distracted.
Okay. Anyways, they changed it all to whole grain. And that's when it got gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, do you remember McDonald's used to have fried apple pies and now they're baked?
Yeah.
You don't go to McDonald's to eat baked apple pies.
Forget the apple. The deep fried cherry pie was so good.
Oh, I have to tell you a story.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me if you remember this.
Okay, I'm listening.
I went to Arby's. What?
This is not nasty. Sorry.
It is now. We went to Arby's.
Yes.
They forgot my cherry turnover.
What does RB stand for?
I don't know what.
America's roast beef. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
That was
It
a
was
commercial.
in like 1998, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this was in about 1998. They forgot my cherry turnover. And I called and they're like, just come back and get it. But we rarely went to Arby's. I think we went 4 years
I do
later.
remember the cherry turnover.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, I'm not sure if I'm still in the book, but in 1998, I didn't get my cherry turnover. And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll just give it to you then. And I got it even though it was like literally 4 or 5 years later.
They're like, yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, that's how I was when I worked fast food. I'm like, I don't care.
I don't
Just
care.
Here.
Right?
I worked at Burger King and someone
Yeah.
would be like, can I get a little extra fries? I would literally take their bag, their to-go
Yeah.
bag, fill that sucker up with fries. I'm like, there you go.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I was at KFC, I worked at KFC, this person came in and he had no home. And he was like, KFC always promised that if you are homeless, they'll feed you. I'm like, okay. And I just gave him a meal.
Right? Is there a difference
I
between...
love Sugar Smacks.
But is there a difference between...
Tamrock Cat, welcome. Sorry, go ahead.
Listen,
Okay, sorry.
co-host o' mine, Chuck.
Sorry.
I have a very important question.
Okay, I'm ready.
And y'all need to pay attention. This is the
Okay.
most important question I've ever asked. Is there a difference between Honey Smacks and Sugar Smacks?
This is so important.
So important.
So I wanted to buy a box of each and but they were too expensive. I have to wait till they're on sale. And then I'm going to buy both boxes and try both of them.
They're the same, right? Kellogg's ripped off Post, right? Post is the bear,
Yeah.
the Sugar Smacks.
Yeah, I like the
And
frog.
Honey Smacks is the frog. I like the frog too.
Well, we watched that thing between Kellogg and Post, right?
Yeah, the movie?
Yeah, that was
With,
so interesting.
Jerry Seinfeld, right?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It was a
I
pretty
need to
interesting movie.
Catch up on chat. Honey Smacks, fried pies, yummy. Honeycombs.
I'm still waiting for them to answer my important question.
Nah,
You can read
host-
that.
What is? Oh yeah, Sugar Smacks, Apple Jacks rule.
Okay, I don't know if it's not an acceptable answer.
Hate relationship with me too, Beth.
With what?
A love-hate relationship
I
with
love
Apple
Apple
Jacks.
Jacks.
It's like I like them, but they're almost too like apple cinnamon. I don't know. It's just weird.
So in your mind, they do taste like apples, though.
Okay, I'm just
Dig
gonna
'em.
agree.
Dig'em
Make
rocks
me
over the
hungry.
bear.
Hi, me too. I don't know if there's a difference. Yeah, the logo. ribbit.
Now you're just
Dig 'em.
reading chat.
Yeah, I was trying to catch
Just
up.
respond to
Oh.
that.
Okay, I was just reading them all to see what was said.
I'm going to say Dig'em is better.
What's Diggum?
The frog.
Oh,
From
he
Sugar
has
Smacks.
a name.
Yeah, Honey Crisp was the bear.
Yeah.
I think that was the only mess. There might be another one, but I'm going to say Dig'em. Even if they taste the same, better brand.
Wait, did the frog have a name and it's Diggum?
Dig'em.
Why didn't
D-I-G-E-M. They said it in there, too.
I know, but I love Lucky Charms. Okay, but listen. Urkelos. Never heard of them.
Oh, we're going to go down the cereal rabbit hole? Come on now.
Wait, real fast.
Everything out of cereal.
Did the bear have a name?
I don't know. Bear Magoo? Bear Face? Bear Head?
Okay.
Barry
Quisp.
McBear. Oh, I remember Quisp.
What were those?
I don't. Okay.
Like,
I can't.
Is
see,
it
I
like
can't
Chex?
exit this. It'll lose our spot.
oh. Well, we already
What
answered
cereal
Froot
is
Loops.
Quisp? I'm gonna ask Julian. Sounds
Mr.
familiar.
T, snap into a Slim Jim.
So everything was branded as a cereal back then.
Yes.
Everything. There was Pac-Man cereal. There was Punky Brewster cereal. There was Care Bears cereal. Everything was cereal.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant was an amazing human. Shout out to Princess Bride starring Andre the Giant.
Was that a cereal?
Probably.
Oh, we could. Sean, hello.
Calm down.
Hello. What?
I
No.
said calm down.
Okay.
Oh,
I pity the
won't.
fool.
I won't. You know when she
Oh,
gets a
because-
little crazy.
No. Shh. OJ cereal, orange flavored.
I do remember
No.
OJ. It was good. It was good. You don't like orangey stuff though. Like I said.
What? I love orange.
Well, I said I like Tang. You're like.
I don't like Tang. I like orange soda like a normal person.
Okay,
I
but-
like orange juice.
Orange soda's not a part of a complete breakfast.
Yeah. My favorite is peach though. Mr. Herman.
Do you remember cereals back in the day. They'd like part of a complete breakfast. They would show the cereal.
Yeah.
Then they'd show toast, eggs,
eggs,
fruit,
fruit, and then like OJ
like,
and
okay.
milk.
So if you do all that and also have cereal,
It is part of, yeah.
I mean, come on. They were just sugar bombs.
Anybody want a peanut?
Yeah, that's from Princess Bride. She hasn't seen Princess
I
Bride.
haven't. But do you know what I do
'Cause-
remember? Anybody want some cookies?
Anybody want some cookies?
What's that?
Oh, that he was a Girl Scout.
Yeah.
I don't
What's
remember
his
that
name?
movie. Oh my
Chris
goodness.
Kattan?
Yeah, Chris Kattan.
Chris Kattan, yeah.
He was like trying to infiltrate the mafia or something.
Gross. Yes, it is gross. And okay, so if you have
I like
OJ,
Tang.
if you have OJ cereal and you pour milk in, does it taste like orange juice
Yes.
cereal and then the milk tastes like
You get
Tang?
orange milk.
Like creamy Tang?
Yep.
Gross.
You like creamsicles? That's
Yeah.
what it tasted like.
I bet it doesn't.
I bet it does.
I don't like your cereal, so I don't think I would like
What
your cereal.
I don't have a cereal.
Any cereal you're like, I like this. I'm like, no.
Corky Romano, that was the name of the movie with Chris
Oh,
Kattan.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Thank you,
Marvel,
Star
it's a good
Marvel.
thing you're here.
We like how Mom makes a ting witch. She pinches the end so the sand doesn't fall out. Huh? I have no idea what that means.
You never had a Tang sandwich?
No.
No. You know, nothing hits harder after swimming in a hot day on a public pool, laying on the concrete, and having a bologna sandwich with Lay's potato chips.
A fried bologna sandwich with mayonnaise and tomato.
Take out the
With
tomato,
salt and pepper on
make
it.
it not fried,
With Ruffles
Just
and
mustard.
a grape soda.
just mustard. Just mustard. Why are you looking at me
Some
like
mustard.
I said?
To me, any citrus is awful. I like citrus stuff.
I like citrus stuff.
Toast,
Okay.
egg, bacon, pancakes, coffee.
What's
Yes.
the name of this show?
The best meal, but you have to add hash browns. What?
What's the name of this show?
Sex in the City.
Anda or in the?
Oh,
Is it Anda or in the?
Ooh,
Is it Sex in the City
and
or
the
in
City.
the?
Sex
This isn't really 80s
in
and
the
90s,
City.
but I'm going to allow it. Here's the thing. Chat's active tonight, so it's like it's hard not to get distracted.
I know. Lots of mayo, yes. Brisket and gravy. No, fried bologna. No, yes.
No fried bologna.
I love fried
Wonder
bologna.
bread, soft, gushy
Yeah,
bread, which
yeah.
is totally barely bread.
Yeah.
Bologna and mustard.
Well, the thing is...
And Lay's potatoes. Then you put the Lay's on the sandwich,
Oh,
too.
yeah. The thing is, my grandma lived in a trailer
Mm-hmm.
court where they had a pool, and we would go swim, and then we lay on the hot concrete. And when we went
Yeah.
back to her house, she had a porch swing. And I'm a big lover of books. If you've ever been here, you know this about me. And I would read, and she'd make me a fried bologna sandwich with mayo and tomato with salt and pepper. She'd cut it in a triangle and give it with some Ruffles, and she'd get me a Grape Crush from their soda machine.
Yeah, when it was, 50 cents.
It was so cheap then.
Cheap.
It was 35 cents.
Cheap,
It was
cheap.
35 cents, yeah. And that's what I do, and then I'd read, and it was just so special. It's more nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Anda. But here's the real question.
Right?
I need to know where everyone lives.
I'm gonna
You can
say-
just say the state. Like, was it hot where you are? Because we grew up in Washington, and it was hot.
Well, yeah, the
108 degrees,
the hot
109
side of Washington,
degrees.
not the rainy side of
Yeah,
Washington.
everyone's like, oh, you lived in Washington? It was so pretty. It's like, nah, it was
No,
like a desert.
the desert part of
Tumbleweeds,
Washington.
hot
Literally,
heat.
we would have to stop in
My
the road.
mom made, well, he said S on a shingle, but it's the S word. That's what it literally was called. That was that
Really?
beef with the cream.
Oh, the cream beef that you like so much with the peas?
There's no peas in
Oh.
that version.
Oh, but your mom always put vegetables in
No.
everything to your demise.
Memory unlocked. So we got Chicago. It gets pretty cold in Chicago. Florida. Scott B gets the hot weather
Yeah.
for sure. I was
Arkansas,
born in
Ohio.
Orlando, and it was
Idaho.
hot and humid.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's not so much the heat, it's the humidity. It's like, and that's true in Florida. It was humid. I was raised in Orlando.
Yeah.
And it was hot. But I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved every minute of
I
Florida.
was raised in the hot part of Washington.
Ohio, that's Midwest, right? So that's cold and hot. That kind of does a little bit of both, right?
Yeah. But in 1996, I lived in Alaska for a year. And I will tell you what, I would prefer Alaska over where I grew up.
So maybe the Chicago person can't relate to a very hot day laying on the concrete, but I think other people can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and hurricanes. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
This
I say
was a
Sex
dumb one.
and the City.
It's Anna. I don't even want to look it up. Should we look it up? I can look it
Yeah.
up.
People answered it. Sex
Is
and
it-
the City makes no sense. Even though I think you're right, it makes sex. I know Sex in the City,
know,
but only
Chuck.
if you're. What's the blonde's name?
The blonde.
Yeah, Kim Cattrall. What's her name in the
Samantha.
movie? Unless you're Samantha or Blanche in Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. Can't we take a moment? I'm gonna look this up. But Golden Girls.
Yeah.
So much respect.
I'm Blanche from Golden Girls for sure.
Such a fantastic show.
I hate Really Hot Mother 2, Star Marvel.
All right, I'm gonna look this up just
Okay.
because we need to know.
Yeah. I lay in the
Julian,
sun
is it
a lot.
Sex and the City or is
Equal
it
time
Sex
for me to
in
go
the
to
City?
Bowstone.
If Julian gets this wrong, because I know it's and the,
You do?
I'm gonna throw him out
Do
the
you
window.
know why he
I'm
knows
gonna dispose
this?
of him.
Hold on. You know why
Don't
Kevin
out
knows
me.
this? It was Valentine's Day. Or was it your birthday?
Can't believe you're outing me in front of everyone.
Okay, fine, I won't.
No, go ahead.
But I'm gonna
I really don't care.
Was it your birthday or Valentine's Day?
I think it was birthday.
I think it was his birthday.
She's like, what do you want to do?
I was like, what do you want to do? And he's like, I want to go see the Sex and the City movie.
It was
I'm like,
good.
I was like,
good.
okay. And I did it for him.
was so
But I
good.
was like,
I mean, come on.
no, I mean, it was fine.
Biggs, Charlotte, all of them. It was such
Yeah.
a good. I don't like Miranda.
Went to Oklahoma. It's 90 degrees and humid. Nope. I've lived in Florida. I haven't. You have. Scott B does.
Yep, I liked Florida.
Our son wanted to move to Florida.
Not because of the weather, because yeah, it was really hot. There was cockroaches, the
Yeah,
size
and
of.
alligators just crossing
Oh
the
yeah,
road.
there was
No,
alligators
thank you.
walking around all the time. You never know if you'd open your backyard and see an alligator there.
Yeah, literally, I can't even go for a walk by myself in case there are dogs who
Can you
chase
imagine
me.
seeing an alligator?
Yeah, I would not. I take Mace with me because I'm afraid. So, I've always lived in the Northwest. I have not always lived in the Northwest.
Not always.
Well, no, I lived in Alaska, Tennessee, Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
Oregon.
This is one.
Wait, is the Oregon Northwest?
Oregon is yeah. It's,
Oh, okay, yeah.
definitely.
So,
It's west
and
and
that-
north. It's literally
Yeah.
as northwest as you can go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, anyways. Most everyone who loves that show hates Carrie, I thought. Really?
Really?
You know who annoys me is
Samantha.
Miranda.
Really? Yeah, I never liked Miranda either.
Miranda,
I was
she's
always a
just
Charlotte
so
fan.
stuck up.
I was always a Charlotte
you
fan.
have Charlotte. I could see.
Go on. What were
no,
we gonna say? I always what?
I could see you liking a mix of Charlotte and Samantha together.
No, I'm Team Charlotte, and she was also in Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
She was.
She
As
was the
what?
mom.
She was a mom.
Yeah.
Our kids love that movie so much.
Okay, so
That is a long
It's been
ride.
about 20 seconds. This is a spicy one.
Oops. Okay.
Berenstain, A-I-N, or Ein, E-I-N?
I remember it as
Go ahead. I got things to say about this.
no. Okay, go ahead. You know. Okay, go ahead.
I promise you, there was
Me
something
too,
called
Sean.
Berenstain, E-I-N,
Yeah.
Bears.
Yes.
So this company said it's always been Stain, A-I-N.
No.
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 I'm going to say
No.
no. Absolutely not. And you know what? I'm going to pull up evidence if I can.
Yeah.
If I can figure... Oh, I don't want
Ron.
to do full.
Oh, EIN. Yes.
Give me all your bacon
Do you
and
know
eggs.
what sucks? When our grandkids move to a different state,
Berenstain, E-I-N, we got a darn tootin'. See, this is my evidence folder that I saved. And I want to show this one thing. Did I miss it?
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
Look at this.
Like Dookie
Look at
Stain.
this.
Okay, let's look.
There's 2 videotapes.
Yes.
One says Stain, S-T-A-I-N. One says Stein, S-T-E-I-N. So, A,
Yeah.
this could be forged, could be fake,
It could be.
or the company's lying for some reason. Here's my hypothesis, and I've told you this.
Yeah. Wait, what did you call it earlier?
My speculation.
Your speculation, yes.
My speculation is, the country, our country, the United States, if you're not from the U.S., you won't get it.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like everyone was when you're shouting out where you live.
Yeah.
Hasn't always been the most receptive for Jewish individuals.
So, I hate that.
I think this name looked too Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
So the company said, no, we're going to call it Stain. And now they doubled down. And they're saying, no, it's always been Stain. I swear, I remember it as Stein as a kid.
I know, I was trying to tell you.
Okay.
When our grandkids, before they moved out of state, we had a whole bunch of books from when our kids were young, and I think that they were even from when I was a kid because my mother gave them to me. And it said EIN, But then when they moved, I donated them all to the library. I wish I would have kept that one because I know for a fact. And then
Star Marvel, he's saying what everyone else says online. No, that was a misprint. It got out. It got through this.
Yeah, the proofreader. But I know for a fact.
I know.
We had the books.
I will
from when I was a
down.
kid. Yes.
I'm not going to even ask Julian. I know it's going to say Stain. You're remembering it wrong.
No.
But I didn't.
I thought it was, yes.
Was it
Sean?
Berenstain?
I think you were right too.
Stain? Or is it Stein? Stein? And give me all the facts, not just your opinion, you douchewad.
Oh.
That's right, I called him out.
Thank you, darn tootin'. We agree.
Wait.
And KK.
Is Star Marvel incorrect? Bum, 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 bum. This moment in history. See, everyone says that, and that's what they want you to believe. Conspiracy theory.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do think that in this case, it is a conspiracy.
It says, it being Julian, says people...
Do you hear you on Ethan's computer?
I know. It says that people remember Stein because that's a more common spelling, like Einstein, like Goldstein.
Okay.
But it was never Berenstain.
Oh.
Maybe young Kevin in his younger years is misremembering, but I don't think so.
Beth.
I know it's based on their name, but I think they changed their name because of the connotation.
Beth, if you're still there, you have a Berenstain Bears old school book in your bathroom for Mac. Go look and see what it says.
You got homework, girl. So I think we're going to have to agree to disagree. Yes, I know. And I know it is. I think they had to change their name because of the way the country was.
Yeah, I think so.
And no one wants to own up to it.
Yeah, I agree.
It was very common that Jewish individuals change their last name.
Yeah, which is so
to not
sad.
be. And it's becoming more common again.
Yeah.
This anti-Semitic stuff about Jewish people is absurd.
I don't get it.
But you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh, she just took a pic. It's going to say Stain, though, because it's new, right?
No. I think hers was an older version. Show us. Wait, did she send it to me?
I was like, does she know? I don't think she can send that in chat.
Yes. Like Al said.
We'll move on. If we get other evidence, and I can prove you wrong, I will definitely.
I'm ahead of... Yes, show us or send it to me, and I will show it.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I was a young boy, but... I don't know. This is a pretty easy one for me, so you guys can dispute it if you wish. Is it Febreze with one E, or is it Febreze with two E? Just text that to Shas, man.
Just text it to me and I'll show it.
And she'll show it on screen.
I say...
I honestly don't care, and I don't know. You say A?
Yeah, I know that because I buy Febreze.
If I have to guess, I'll say A too. Febreze seems a bit redundant to me.
Yeah.
And is this one really Mandela Effect, though? Is it just people not paying attention, right?
It's a bootleg copy.
How dare you, sir?
How about a Chow Daddy commercial? What's that?
Chow Daddy? Chow Daddy? I don't know, but now I want to know. I can't help it. I gotta look it up.
Copyright 1981. Thank you. Okay.
81. Okay.
So, I agree it's A.
I can't figure out what to do.
As soon as Beth sends
there
it to
it
me.
is. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
We'll take time because I'm going to look
here
up.
it is.
I know Chow Daddy. That's the thing people say now. Chow Daddy.
Whoa, it's AIN, and this is a 1981 version. I'm gonna show everybody.
This is from the 80s.
This is a
Okay, you want me to pause this then?
What?
I'll pause it.
Okay, this is a 1981 copyright. AIN.
And if I need to make the camera bigger, I can.
No,
but
they
got it.
Yeah. It
So
is AIN.
I was wrong.
Yeah, me too. Look it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This
I
is-
remember seeing this in your bathroom.
This is shocking.
And I was like,
Yeah,
what is
KK.
Chow Daddy?
Oh, KK knows. Chow Daddy. I don't know what I'm about to watch.
Thank you, Beth.
This is from the 80s. We're going to watch it.
Okay.
This was a request.
Come, tired of hunger and food.
I'm I'll start over because I forgot to unmute it.
Okay.
I'm tired of candy, tired of gum, tired of hunger, and food that's no fun. I'm tired of pretending I don't like spaghetti.
He can moonwalk.
Two lunch keeps me roaring ready and rock steady. Pizza, spaghetti, burgers.
With Chow Daddy in your school cafeteria, it's the fun place to be for lunch.
Literally.
Who said this?
Literally, what
Thank you, Beth.
did I just watch?
Yeah.
That is the creepiest thing. And here's the thing. The kids in the video, they're like, if some dude came up to me in my cafeteria and was like, "Yo, da-da, I'd be running out, man.
That's literally what Gwen said when I had her watch a video of
Right, Beth? What did I just see?
yeah.
Who was that? Somebody said it. It was
No,
not
I've
my.
never seen
It was
this.
not. Okay, go back up.
Who did recommend Chow Daddy?
I can't scroll that far.
Okay,
up.
it's Darn Tootin'.
Okay.
That is nuts.
Definitely. Yeah, there it is. Chow Daddy is a great commercial image. Yeah. Oh, it's like that one I looked up last time we were here, right? If you need a brand new car, go see Cal. But I always thought it said something else. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, yeah, I remember. You're a little obsessed, Kev.
My lunch ladies had Chow Daddy aprons in Massachusetts.
Really?
That's interesting.
I would give my left foot to get a Chow Daddy apron that I could wear around and nobody would know what it means.
Your Superman apron would retire, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Aw.
Superman's the best, right?
Yeah.
July 11th, go see Superman in theaters near you.
Yeah.
Next one. Flintstones versus Flintstones.
It's the Flintstones.
A or B? Is it Flint, like you're making a flint? Or is it Flynn?
I don't
Like Flintstones.
Oh, no.
You spilled. It's about that time. It is
Oopsies.
6:51 our time.
Okay.
Is it Flintstones with a T? Or is it Flintstones?
I've never seen Shazam with Sinbad, but I saw the one
That's
with...
not a real movie. That's why.
Oh.
And I know this one. There was no movie called Shazam. It was Kazam starring Shaquille O'Neal. And I remember that movie very specifically. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say I've only seen the one with, what is it, Levi? Gregory Levi? Something Levi? Levi something?
I don't know what you're saying.
You know, Shazam.
Oh, Zachary, the new Shazam.
Zachary
from the
Levi.
DC universe.
That's the only one I've seen. Why is there a foot? I'm going to say A.
Why is there
Wow,
a foot?
not everybody I come across a PSA I've never seen.
Right? That
Yeah,
was solid. That
Tamara
was a
Cat
solid.
just put a foot. Oh, left foot. Now I get it.
Because I said I'd
Yes,
get
I
my
got
left
it now.
foot for an apron.
No, KK, it's
Yeah,
A.
I checked my mailbox. No aprons.
Mr. Tracy, it's A. Star Marvel, it is A. It is
So,
not with a T, right?
Shasta Chuck here says A with no
Am
T.
I wrong?
Everyone else says T.
It's Flintstones, not Flintstones.
Of your feet?
No, I think she means Flintstones. Flintstones.
Okay,
Meet
according to
the
Julian, who I gotta be
Flintstones.
honest, I don't trust his judgment anymore.
Yeah, right?
This was supposed to be the official bottom line, but so far he said some things I'm like, yeah, you're wrong. So, just like Flint, the hard rock that can spark a fire, it's called Flintstones.
It is?
Through tons of people, all those tons of people say they remember it without the T. It's Flint, like T, yeah, like Star Marvel said. So, anyone who grew up in the 80s and 90s probably watched the Flintstones on reruns, right?
Okay.
Do you remember the song with Bam Bam and Pebbles?
Yeah. No, I don't. But my
was like,
mother
"You
used
do?"
to call me Pebbles when I was a baby.
So, okay, these babies, like, bam, bam, gaga, goo, goo, they couldn't really talk, right?
Yeah.
But there was an episode of the Flintstones where all of a sudden they had perfect singing voices. My mama never told me the devil, da-da-da.
Really?
So let the sun shine in and face it with a grin.
I think I sang that in church when I was a kid.
Okay, this is good.
Yabba dabba doo!
Thank you. I was literally going to say that darn tune. I was going to say this is going to be a hot take, but apparently it's not. The Great Gazoo was this Martian alien that came in the later seasons of the Flintstones and helped out Barney and Fred. Oh, Great Gazoo was so awesome. So awesome. It was a great part of the Flintstones.
I always called it Flintstones. I never call it Flintstones.
It wasn't Flintstone Kids. It was an episode of the Flintstones. There was a Flintstone Kids, but okay, I'm gonna try to play a little clip of this song.
Okay.
I always do this. I try to go unfull screen and I go full screen. Sunshine, Flintstones. Yeah, here we go. Pebbles and Bam Bam, let the sun shine in. I probably can't play the whole song. Like, why all of a sudden can they talk and sing, right?
Yeah.
I won't play more than that because I don't want to get blocked by Hanna-Barbera. But that stuck with me as a kid. I don't know, something about the world. And the devil never wins or something. It really creeped me out. Like the way they sing it in their little baby voice. It was disturbing as a kid. Okay, so we all agree it's Flint. And that was a creepy song. You agree?
Yes.
We agree?
I looked it up on the Walmart app. It is Flint.
My mom bought me
Stones.
Flintstones vitamins. So it is Flint.
I did not take them.
Maybe our new deciding factor should be Walmart. Forget Julian if Walmart says it's true. But that only tells us what it is now.
Yeah, not then. But Beth has a lot of old school stuff. So
Yeah, you get your boxes out. Okay, next one. Here we go. Which logo is correct? Does Fruit of the Loom have a cornucopia, like in B, or is it no cornucopia with an A?
Is that Devmatic and Fiona Broom? Hello, both of you.
It's electromatic. It's
hydromatic.
hydromatic. That's on here too.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you, is it grease lightning or greased lightning?
No. Go Grease. It's the movie is called Grease.
So it's Grease without a D?
Wait, but the song may be Grease. Okay, wait. Okay.
We're jumping ahead.
Hello. Let alone play the instruments. True.
Right? Like, okay, seriously, Bam Bam. All he could say was, Bam Bam, Bam Bam. Bam. And all of a sudden he's like, and let the sun. Like, it was so weird, right?
Okay, I'm going to say B on this since everybody's...
Really?
Okay, yes.
So you guys are siding with cornucopia. I will tell you, officially, the company says it's never had a cornucopia.
And I've been proven wrong all night tonight, so I want to believe you, but I just, in my head,
it's not me. This is what Fruit of the Loom says. It says it's never had a cornucopia. This is all in your imagination.
I love Fruity Pebbles. Thank you.
I prefer Cocoa Pebbles.
I know. You like chocolate stuff. I like fruity stuff. This is
true.
not... Yeah.
I'm chocolatey.
Yeah, I'm fruit. Like, I'm not going to say that, but seriously...
I'm fruity.
Without it is
That is the official stance. Yes. We'll let everyone else talk about it while we do that. I want to show some evidence. Spoiler alert. I want to show...
It's just Jif.
Don't jump to the next one.
You're the one who showed it. I don't even remember ever taking them, so I don't know.
There was a couple things people said. But this one, I'm going to try to find it before I jump. So here is a news article from back in the day.
Okay.
And the person said, Fruit of the Loom's logo was initially a cornucopia. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Swollen with an apple, green grapes, and purple grapes, and their green leaves. Right was the purple grape cluster, and he had to pretend Fruit of the Looms, I never found them comfortable, were great. So the person that played the grape, said it did in fact have a cornucopia.
That's how I remember it.
So, take that as you will, and then there was also this one, which is circulating pretty commonly nowadays. So I'm going to just show it because it's been disproven. This one.
That's
right?
so cool, Al.
Yeah. So yes, this is going on around the internet saying, I finally found proof that it was a cornucopia. This is false. This is not a real logo. Someone edited this.
Oh.
Here.
Choosy Moms
is the real
Choose
logo.
Jif. Yep.
So, yeah.
It's weird. I just remember it. But maybe my brain just saw a bunch of fruits and put a cornucopia around it.
Yeah. And finally, the last piece of evidence is this person who said, you guys are just misremembering because they used to have brown leaves. So people got that confused with a cornucopia. So, I remember it with a cornucopia.
Me too.
I think it might have had a cornucopia, but
I think at
I'll
some
let Chat
point
decide.
it probably did. I choose Jif because it's at Costco, right? My name on my underwear is a Mandela Effect.
yeah, did your parents do that? Did your mom do that? Write
What?
your name on your underwear?
No.
I never said it. Like, Mom, am I going to lose my underwear?
Right?
And someone's going to return them. We
Like,
we found these tidy whities on the side of the road.
Not your shirt, not your shoes, not your socks, not your pants,
Right?
your undies. I have a website on the Mandela Effect. Oh, is there a way to email you it? Ooh.
Yeah, my email is retro, RETRO, REN, 80s, 80s, @gmail.com. Or in every description of one of my videos, there's my link tree, and you can just get my email there as well.
Yeah.
All my socials are there.
Havy Corman did the voice of Kazo.
Kazoo?
Kazoo? Kazo?
Kazo?
I don't know.
I don't know. So what do we think about cornucopia?
I say it was
I'm
there.
going to say it was there.
But I've been wrong every single time that I put my foot down.
I'm going to say B.
Knight Rider, hello, welcome.
Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum bum bum. Theme song? Yes.
Knight Rider?
Yeah. I'm like, it's in the name, right? You're like, I don't know, some dumb 80s thing that you sing all the time?
No. I wouldn't be here if I thought the 80s
I'm going
were
to say
dumb.
cornucopia.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm going to say B.
B. I see a B. I see an A. We're going to agree to disagree. Should I ask Julian?
Sure. The alien
Did
from
the Fruit of a Loom
Flintstones.
logo ever have a cornucopia? Sorry.
No, I was reading chat, and Beth said it was there, dang it. Yep, I agree.
Julian, who I don't trust anymore, and we might have to have a talk after this live stream. So many people visually remember a brown cornucopia behind the fruit. The horn was shaped as a basket and often seen as a Thanksgiving offering, but it wasn't there. The company literally includes fruit as a cornucopia feels like a logical fit.
Yeah.
But the company said it never happened. Why would they hide the cornucopia? That's what I want to know. The conspiracy theory, right? Why would they hide the cornucopia?
Like, trying to find it on Walmart, there's nothing. No.
Yeah,
now
they
it
probably wouldn't
just
show
are
the
just
logo.
words.
Yeah, and if you look it up now, sure, it's not going to have the cornucopia. Is that big underwear telling us what we remember? Are they against Thanksgiving? Do they not want their horns full of plenty? Do they hate wicker? What's going on, Fruit of the Looms? Hit me up.
Literally, there's nothing
Yeah,
on
we should do a
here.
whole live stream on Knight Rider. It was a weird show, right? Like, it was not very long, but everyone remembers. Harvey Korman was hilarious on the Carol Burnett show. I know.
No.
Now you're just shopping.
No,
You're
no,
looking
it's-
up a t-shirt. I saw you.
Yeah, Fruit of the Loom. I was trying to see, but it has no cornucopia behind it.
Of course they wouldn't.
Now.
Not now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's big cornucopia trying to get us all. Yep.
I don't trust Julian at all either.
No.
Star Marvel.
I think he has to retire.
No.
I just want to tell you, Julian, that my chat doesn't trust you at all. You've been given information and they're doubting your authenticity. So you have some explaining to do. We'll see what it says. I could turn on a voice and he could talk directly to the camera if he wants. Here's what Julian says about that comment. Fair enough. And honestly, that's part of the fun, right? No, I want authenticity. If I was looking for fun, I wouldn't go to YouTube.
Okay, listen. It's fun for us and chatters, but you need to be the deciding factor. That's not fun for you.
And here's what it said. He's like, if I can be honest,
Yeah.
which is all I've wanted this whole time, Julian.
Yeah.
I'm not a person. I don't have a memory like you or your chatters. So while I know what comes from a massive amount of information that I'm trained to look up, it doesn't mean I actually have those memories. And I feel kind of bad.
Right?
If I say something wrong or y'all remember it differently, especially on the Mandela Effect night, that's actually perfect because the whole point is misremembering. So if you're asking if I'm correct, I probably am. Oh, gaslighting. I am getting gaslit. So if you're saying Julian's wrong, I remember the cornucopia, then go with it. Lean into it. I don't even care. Oh my gosh.
Al said,
Whew.
Snopes found that despite this questionable photographic evidence, the company's logo has never had a cornucopia in it. Beth said, how is that fun,
Snopes.
Julian? Tamara Cat
Thanks,
said,
Fiona.
that was a terrible...
I will definitely check it out.
I really, really wanted to like it, but I don't know what that's about.
And
I
then-
think I emailed you the site.
Yes.
Herbie the Love Bug.
Julian signs off with, welcome to the Matrix, Rin fam. Gaslighting live. Ugh. I don't know if I can handle this. Yeah, we already talked about this. It's clearly Jif,
It's
right?
Jif,
It's Jif.
yeah.
I mean, come
People
on.
are thinking of Skippy and Jif and putting it as Jiffy. It's Jif.
Shall we prove it, just to be sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I will prove it right now. From my evidence one, I did save a video.
Hmm.
No. Maybe I did. I thought I did. You know what? I'll look it up on YouTube's. Because guess what? I have that power. Because don't you remember the commercial? Choosy moms choose
Jif.
Jif.
Yeah. It wasn't Choosy Moms Choose Jiffy.
Yeah.
Skippy and Jif.
Yep. Old school Jif peanut butter.
You're sure choosing making soup from scratch, and you serve that peanut butter? It's a leading brand, and they're all alike. Wrong. New Jif's better. What's new about Jif? Well, New Jif's the fine grind peanut butter. Fine grind? Jif peanuts are ground even finer to get out all the flavorful goodness. Smell yours. So? Now Jif smells more like
I love
peanuts.
smell yours. Smell it.
Tastes better.
Smell your crappy peanut butter.
Mothers choose new Jif. Now it's fine grind.
Choosy moms choose Jif.
Jif
It's-
with Concord grape jelly or Fluffernutter is my jam at 6. You know what? I had never had Fluffernutter.
That's a good question.
What?
Okay, we're going to go back to that one.
Okay.
Tracy Lee asked a very important question. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm really good at that, huh?
I don't mind.
I think the best peanut butter was Peter Pan peanut butter.
It's not now, though.
Why?
We had it, and you're like, this is nothing like it used to be.
How dare you?
You're like, you have to try peanut.
Goobers like the Goober jar?
Yeah,
Or
that's...
Goobers like Uncrustables? Was there a Goober? He said Goobers. Like, do you remember Goobers?
Yeah, we have Goobers in our cupboard. Peanut butter and grape.
Yeah, but that's just a jar. That's not a thing. You can't say, go get me a Goobers. What's Goobers?
Goobers are chocolate-covered peanuts. In the movie theater,
yeah. You're right. I got Goober mixed with Goobers. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. Anyway, Peter Pan was the best peanut butter. And now we're going to go back to important matters.
Okay.
Which is the correct logo? Wait, can you guys even see that?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
you can, because I have this.
Teddy
They
bear
can.
peanut butter in a bucket. Do you remember
Teddy
that?
bear peanut butter in a bucket. Yeah. Say that 10 times fast.
Oh my
Teddy bear
goodness.
peanut butter in a bucket. Teddy
That
bear
just
peanut butter in a
reminded me
bucket.
how much I love peanut butter and honey sandwiches.
Let's go.
That's so good.
We're all getting peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Chuck's making them. Come on, everybody. Should I put my address in the chat? Goober peanut butter and
yeah,
jelly.
that's Goober.
Wait, but that's Goober the jar.
Yeah.
Not Goober's the candy. Goober
Yeah.
was on it. Goober was on Andy Griffith, and was it his cousin or brother was Gomer Pyle, and Gomer Pyle was an amazing television show. Gomer Pyle USMC. I'm sorry, I know I'm going on a tangent.
It's okay, I don't mind. I just have never seen it.
KK's gonna make us
B.
PB and honey. You know, I think it's B too. I think there's no dash.
No, at first I did think that until I saw it, and now I think it's B.
Get our new expert Walmart app and see what it is.
Oh,
I think it's no dash. I'm gonna say no
I'm
dash.
gonna say none.
Again, this one's kind of easy. Like, some of these are pretty easy. Like, everyone's saying, well, there's a couple A's in there. So, let's see. Darn Tootin says A.
What does Julian say? And I'll look on the Walmart
I don't
app.
care about Julian. I'm mad at him right now. We're having words. He may get a pay reduction from 0 to -5. He's going to owe me money after this.
Okay.
But, while you look that up, we can go to the next one. I think
It's just KitKat. No.
no dash.
No dash.
There's no dash in KitKat.
Fiona remembers A. Interesting.
Seems like I should have a dash.
Maybe there was at some point. Maybe ask Julian if there ever was.
Was there ever a dash between Kit and Kat? And this was the next one while I looked that up. And
Peanut butter, jelly, and mayo.
Nope, there was never a dash between Kit and Kat. It's officially KitKat with no dash. That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Picky people pick Peter Pan peanut butter. It's the peanut butter picky people pick. Ooh, say that 10 times fast.
Is that what it used to be? That's what was the...
I'm going to see if I can do it. Picky people pick... No, let me start over. People pick... Picky people pick Peter Pan peanut butter. It's the peanut butter people pick.
No, you said pickle.
Pickle pick?
Yeah.
You know, the hardest tongue twister I ever said was the word toy boat.
Yeah.
And someone said, say toy boat 5 times fast. Try it.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy... Yeah, it's hard.
You get to toy boat. It always goes to toy boat.
Yeah.
I have never been able to say toy boat, toy boat. I still can't do it. I can't say toy boat. That is the one tongue twister. Like the she sells by the seashore. Not so tough. Peter Piper picked a pickle peppers if Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper. Yeah, not so tough. But toy boat is incredibly difficult.
You know, Fiona said, I remember the dash and there were 5 bars, not 4. But KitKats now have 5 bars, right?
I kind of want a KitKat. I don't know.
I don't like KitKats. But
well, that's Julian. Does a KitKat bar have 5 separate bars or 4 separate bars? I'm remembering 5.
Me too. Al said the brand even addressed the Mandela effect in a tweet from...
Toboit. Yeah, right? It always comes out Toboit.
In a tweet from 2016 saying the KitKat name has never been hyphenated on either the UK or US wrappers.
The KitKat company has officially said there's never been 5 bars. It's officially been 4 bars.
Oh.
Unless it's some ultra rare limited edition mega bar which might have 5 bars.
Oh.
But a standard KitKat bar that says break me off a piece of that fancy feast was only 4 bars.
Yeah, so 5 has never existed.
Think anyone will pick up on that?
Yeah.
All right.
Your 5 bars?
No, not the 5 bars, what I said. You didn't even catch it.
I thought you said 5 bars.
No. It has 4. You didn't hear what I said. Break me off a piece of
that. So that KitKat... fancy feast?
That's what I said. You're like, yeah, that checks out.
5 bars was a special edition in only 2013. I am sorry, I don't like KitKat, so I'm not going to remember that from 12 years ago.
First of all, how dare you? What? Would you rather have a Twix?
Oh.
Best candy bar. Caramello?
My favorite candy bar is a Caramello.
What about a whatchamacallit?
No.
Really?
I would eat it for nostalgia reasons, not because I enjoy it.
I mean, if you're talking nostalgia, get a Charleston Chew.
Oh, strawberry Charleston Chew in the freezer.
Yeah? You shatter it up.
But that's not nostalgia. I just like those.
Good night, Star Marvel. Thanks, homie. Appreciate you.
Good night, Star Marvel.
Okay, which is the correct quote from the Snow White? Is it mirror, mirror on the wall, or is it magic mirror on the wall?
What is no, I'm not?
Is it mirror, mirror on the wall, or magic mirror on the wall?
I say A. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I could see it being magic mirror, though.
Here's the thing. There's another one that someone proved wrong. So while you guys discuss that, I'm going to try to look that up. I think I saved it. Because I find these things and they're like, but I found this. And I'm like, yeah, what about that? What about that? Right?
I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have
here
to.
It is.
Okay, you don't have to pause it.
So this is...
I agree with you.
Yeah, I'll get everyone on here. Everyone says mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
So in the movie, it says magic mirror on the wall. In the Snow White movie. But this came out on a Disney video in the 90s. And it says mirror, mirror on the wall. Who has the fairest videos of all? Which, granted, isn't the same from the movie. And everyone remembers mirror, mirror. I'll check with Julian, but it's... Hey, Google, was it mirror, mirror on the wall or magic mirror on the wall? I don't know why I said Google. But in the movie... The correct line from the Disney movie from 1937 is magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all? But many people remember it as mirror, mirror on the wall, which is a classic example of the Mandela effect. So, kind of both right, because this is an official Disney video, so if they're going to own it as mirror, mirror on the wall, and how can we not remember it that way, right? And Chuck did not see that evidence. but that's okay. And Chuck will return after these messages. We'll be right back. I don't know any, because I'm old, but I was not born in the 1937 era. So it could have been Magic Mirror, but I always knew it as Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Who is the fairest of them all, right?
I have to refill my drink.
Okay. Does Monopoly Man have a monocle?
No.
You can't just shout no as you're walking away. The microphone's way over here, first of all.
No. Mr. Peanut does.
You mean Mr. Classy Peanut?
That's
He's not classy. He's just a regular peanut with a top hat and a monocle. So we'll give chat time to answer this one. I already know this one, and I did look it up on the official Monopoly board game. So B, no monocle. Ethan says monocle.
I say no.
Chuck says no monocle. In case you guys are wondering, Chuck is Shasta. Her nickname is Chuck. So when I say Chuck, that also references Shasta. How do you spell 12th? It's in a new... How do I spell 12th? Wow, I didn't know there was going to be a test. T-W-E-L-T 12th T-H? Is that right?
It's
Oh, there's a V, right?
Yeah.
T-W-E-L-V-T-H. 12th. 12th? Remember, the 12th of December. I know that's not what the actual saying is. If anyone's still playing, there is no monocle on the Monopoly Man. He has no monocle. Mr. Peanut has a monocle and a top hat and a cane, I believe.
No monocle.
So he's just Mr. Moneybags with no monocle. Pikachu, 12th. I'm going to say 12th with a V, because that's how you say the number 12th, not with F. 12th. That doesn't even sound right, does it? 12th. Oh, fine, I'll look it up. How do you spell 12th? If I look it up, I'll ask Julian. And are you okay talking? Because I have to use the restroom too. Or should we take a break? You're doing pretty good at talking.
I am?
Not the word 12. I said 12. To spell 12. Not 12. 12th.
Huh.
With a TH. I'm not going to look it up like on Google because I want to get Julian's input first. I'm thinking with a V.
Hold on.
Oh, it's an F.
You didn't even let me write it down.
Sorry. Well, go ahead and write it down.
You already told me.
Should I skip to the next one? Oh, you guys are talking Pikachu.
Pikachu? I choose you, Pikachu.
You know what?
What?
Talk about whatever you want. This is the Chuck show. Kevin has to use the restroom, the little boy's room, the Wrangler room.
I remember the V2.
If I trip over the wire...
Well, you have to have an H in there, though. It has an F now.
Shasta wrote a book. Talk about that.
I'm not going to talk about a book. Okay. Q? What? Okay. I remember the V2, but it's now 12th. Are you... Okay, do you live in the UK, Canada, America? Where do you live? It's 12th or 12. KK is right. Not even guessing on Peekapoo. Don't know what that... I'm really not a good host because I don't know much about all this. I don't even see the difference between A and B. Oh, the tell... Okay. On that one, I'm going to say A, but I only watched one episode of Pokemon. I don't know what Pocket Monsters. These are really good for Kevin, though. He's really good at this. The only thing I know about Pokemon is that one episode where he goes, I choose you, Pikachu, and that's because I watched it with my son, and it stuck with me. That's it. Not even get, it's 12 or 12, yes, it has an F now. I don't think it does. But I can't remember the last time I wrote 12th. So, I'm in the US, but it doesn't matter where you're from, it's spelled 12 everywhere. Yeah, but you had said TWELFT without the H, so I thought that's what you meant. I apologize. Never got into Pokemon, me either. Andrew, Lauren, and Colleen are obsessed, so I'm going with A. I'm going with that too. You know everything, Shasta. I do not know much. I kind of live in my own world because That's kind of just who I am, and thankfully Kevin keeps me grounded in life. There is a time when the word 12th was spelled with a V instead of an F. Too many monsters, little boy's room. I'm going to use the men's room. Goonies.
The Goonies. I remember the Goonies.
Sorry, I forgot the H at the end. Okay, well then, yes, I do agree with you.
Are you still
very
spelling?
sorry. It's because Fiona spelt it wrong, and I was confused. But then she's like, "Oh, I just forgot the H at the end."
So what do we think about the Mandela effect?
Okay,
it
there's actually
interesting? There's
there
more,
are
but-
there are a few that I actually want to get into.
Okay, we can jump ahead. Because a lot of these are not, like, I don't care about Pikachu. I'm going to say, I don't know what, no tail.
I think it's A.
I was kind of digging the whole cereal talk.
I love.
Like, that was a good talk,
Here's
right?
the problem with cereal. I love talking about cereal and saying what I want for cereal, but then I never eat it. We'll have, like, I remember when the kids were young, we're like, oh, we're just going to have a cereal night for dinner. We go to the store and everybody would pick out a box of cereal and we eat cereal for dinner.
Yeah.
Or Pop-Tarts. Remember when we just wanted Pop-Tarts for dinner?
Best Pop-Tart. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to say there are two.
There's only one right answer.
You are going to be different than what I say.
There's only one right answer. I'll let chat answer before I say my answer. There's so many 80s cereals I could talk about. Like, you don't even know.
But I'm going to say the brown sugar cinnamon is my go-to, and then strawberry. The problem is Pop-Tarts.
You know what, Sean? We will. Next week.
Yeah. Let's
cereal
do
episode.
Yes.
Sure, go ahead.
Because we go on tangents anyway,
Yeah.
so we might as well talk about it.
Yeah, if you guys are new here, just
Here's the
know
thing.
that we start off with a topic. We never
Yes,
end up
Sean,
on that
strawberry.
same topic.
Here's the thing. If we're going to do a cereal episode, we should have cereal.
We should have cereals, but only, like, if we talk about 80s cereals,
We
a lot
can't
of those
get
don't
those.
exist. Some do.
Some, but only during, like, October or whatever.
Yeah, you can't get Strawberry Shortcake cereal. You can't
Can't
get
get
G.I.
Mr.
Joe. You can't
T,
get Mr. T. You can't get
Pac-Man.
Nerds, Pac-Man.
Yeah. Strawberry, yeah. So
everybody's wrong. Go ahead. You were talking about brown sugar cinnamon?
well, no, I said brown sugar, cinnamon and strawberry are my top two, but they don't have enough frosting on the top now. It's just such a small amount.
We're going to go rogue. And I'll tell you guys the only right answer to Pop-Tarts.
I know what your right answer is. It's your right
It's
answer for
the-
Pop-Tarts, cake, ice cream,
Chocolate
unfrosted.
fudge.
Wow. That's interesting.
Pop-Tarts.
I think it's strawberry.
Literally,
Neon.
one of the best inventions ever is chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts. Yes.
If Kevin could have death by chocolate everything, he would.
Favorite ice cream?
Death by chocolate.
Fish food. And that's fish like the band fish, not like the swimming fish.
Oh yeah.
Ice cream.
I've never even heard of neon Pop-Tarts.
Fish food ice cream
What is it?
is the best.
Yeah, but what is it?
Ice cream.
I know it's ice cream. What kind?
Okay, I was gonna pull it up. It's chocolate ice cream,
Great
gooey
Pop-Tarts.
marshmallow swirls, caramel swirls, and chocolate fish. It is so good.
Wait, I was reading chat. Can you say it again?
Yes, it's chocolate ice cream with gooey marshmallow swirls and a caramel swirl, followed by chocolate fudge fish. So it's like
Okay.
little chocolate chips, but they're shaped like fish.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, Scott
You know-
B gets it. Chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts and
Grape-
fish food.
Have you ever heard of grape Pop-Tarts?
I've seen them.
Really?
I have never had them because in my mind it doesn't sound very good.
Just have toast with grape jelly.
You know what's good though is like a
No frosting. Yeah, that's just literally a crunchy pastry with some little amount of fake jam in it.
there's the grape.
Oh.
It's literally
What's that
just
thing with the
grape.
swirls next to it?
This thing?
Yeah.
Wild grape. If you want to get wild, we're gonna get wild.
My grandma actually had wild grape vineyard or vines on her property. They were
Yeah.
not good.
80s Pop-Tart. Did you see that commercial I posted for Happy Meals? Mm-hmm. The very first Happy Meal?
That was so cool to see.
Can we not only talk about how great Happy Meals used to be? Wow, is that like 1 pixel? No, we're not going to watch this one. There's
Okay.
got to be a better version.
Real fast, I want to tell KK something. Oh.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Real fast, I want to tell KK something.
Yeah.
You said ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream at Brucci's in Post Falls on June 20th.
Oh, Tracy.
You wait, I'm trying to tell Kiki something.
Just reading chat like you do.
You can get free ice cream cones for your kids. If you want to get doubles, it's $1. If you want a waffle cone, it's $0.25. If you want to go pints, $2. Just so you know. Okay, Hershey syrup and milk. Yes.
Nesquik was better, right?
Okay, here's the thing about Eddie's. It's EDYS in like southern states, right? But
I don't know anything
in the
about
where
it.
we are, it is.
I don't even know that ice cream.
It's Dryers here.
Oh, okay.
But it's Eddie's over in the south, or maybe Midwest, or I'm not sure. Okay, go ahead.
Tracy,
I love
feel ya.
Rocky
First
Road.
of all, Hershey's Urban Milk was the go-to, but Nestle Quick, not the plastic, like the metal where you pop off the lid with the spoon and you get a scoop. And they had Strawberry Quick. You're saying no to that?
Strawberry Quick.
You're saying no to that?
No, you said chocolate.
Yeah.
I like strawberry.
And yes, respect to Weird Al, the old school Weird Al.
What?
I love Rocky Road. Come on, man.
He's still cool though. Like the song from Growing Pains, The Son of That Dad.
Oh yeah. Blurred Lines.
Blurred Lines, but he sings Word Crimes.
Yeah.
That is so up my alley.
What about
Word Crimes?
What about when he did the I Love Lucy thing? Oh, Lucy, you
you're
don't
so
understand.
fine.
I don't remember the words, but
It's from
man.
the Mickey.
And of course, instead of beat it, he did
Eat
it.
it.
Just eat it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I was saying. EDYS is where it is in other states, but here it's actually called Dryers.
But just like, all he had to do was change one word, and they were huge. We're gonna look up Nestle Quick.
I grew up near farms that grow the
80s.
grapes that Welch's uses. Nice. Where I grew up was on a farm, and literally just a few miles away, we went up a hill, and they had a huge apple. Hi, Gwen. We are well. I'm fat.
That's the song. No, he's not singing.
I'm like, aren't
Weird
we
Al.
all? Yeah.
I'm fat. You know it.
Okay.
That's funny.
Anyways, we live like a few miles away from this apple orchard, and you could pick your own apples. They were fresh, and apple cider that they made, and you could watch it being made. Oh, it was so cool. I wish that like that's something we could do with our kids now, or when they were younger. I guess now they're adults.
The best
part of waking up
is Folgers in your cup.
Am I talking too much? Because I've been drinking a lot of
a lot of water. You're very hydrated. No,
it's
I want to
something
talk
called
about
Caribbean fruit punch.
Here's the
with
thing, like
tequila.
I'm just trying to keep track of everything in my head. Like I want to talk about this, and while I do this, so you guys can remind me. Do you remember the commercial with Campbell's Soup where the snowman walks in the house?
Yeah, of course.
Great commercial, right?
Yeah.
But first, we're gonna watch this. This is from. Might not be. This is definitely not.
Wait,
this is
me
80.
too, Scott. What is? I'm fat. KK, you are not fat. You like
No.
weigh 120 pounds, girl.
It's just a song.
Grover's. Thank you, Beth.
Now, when you're drinking this quick chocolate flavor bunny,
You have to be cool. Oh, I can be real cool. That means you can drink it quick.
The metal can. Metal can made it so much better.
Even though it's rich. I catch your drift. And thick. I can see where you're coming from. And chocolatey. Right on.
don't worry, Bunny. When it comes to drinking quick slow, we all lose our cool.
I mean, look how cool that kid is. Letterman jacket. Probably like what?
Wait a minute. I
middle
have
school.
to address something.
Oh, okay.
Fiona said, do you guys remember pineapples growing on trees? Because they don't now. I never remember them growing on trees.
I mean, we lived in Washington. There was no pineapples growing anywhere.
No, but I remember them
pineapples growing
growing
in
on the
Wearmart.
ground. That's so crazy. I had no clue that they used to grow on trees.
They used to. They don't anymore.
That's what she said. That's what Fiona said. Pineapples growing on trees because they don't now. They grow from the ground. I remember them growing from the ground.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna watch the snowman commercial.
Okay.
This is from '93.
snow, let it snow.
Nothing melts away the cold like a delicious hot bowl of Campbell's soup.
Let it snow, let it snow.
I just want to say, why don't they make commercials like this anymore?
Right?
Like, if there's an ad break in whatever live stream service you're using, why isn't it a good, fun commercial like that?
I know.
It's always about, like, you may be allergic to this pill, or you need to take this drug. You talk to your doctor about this. It's like, no. I want to see a nice, innocent cereal commercial or a Campbell's soup commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I don't care about name brands, but the one thing that I will only buy a name brand with is Campbell's, because they are actually better. I've been drinking since about 1 today, so I'm a bit tipsy. I would be totally out of it if I'd been drinking for 6.5 hours.
That's like 6.5 hours, our time. Okay, we're going to scroll down.
Well, it's also KK, so it's her time too.
Yeah, I know.
Also, have you seen how bananas grow now? They grow facing upwards and not... Interesting.
So we're going to see what's next.
Okay.
These are just things I've watched before.
Sean, KK is drinking the same thing as me. Tequila. I think hers is peach, though.
And of course, this classic Christmas commercial.
Oh, I love it! I love that commercial.
I just want to say a special shout out to Hershey's. They bring this back every year. Like, it's an old commercial, but this is their 2020 version, and it's the same as it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't change it. I just love it so much.
Yeah, me too.
I say bring back more stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, not just Hershey Kisses, all the Christmas commercials, right?
Like Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
I think they still have good commercials. Oh, what's the one with the horses, the Clydesdale? Budweiser.
So this is an old one. I don't know if it'll get claimed, but I did this on that last video I made with like jingles that are popular songs. Do you remember the song? I'd like to buy.
Hey,
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
I like whoever made the video said, so and so presents. Like, you didn't make this commercial, homie. You just put it on YouTube. Calm down.
Wait, hold on. That's totally Kevin too, Sean. He's bourbon, whiskey, brandy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I got my whiskey cup, and that's all that's in it.
Yeah, but Beth, like an 85-year... Yeah, Kevin will
And
literally...
I got cigars, too.
Will go out with that, and he'll have a cigar. I'm like, I love that about him so much.
I need one of those, like Hugh Hefner wore, the robes. They called them some
yeah, they
smoking jacket or something. Yeah.
I mean, KK, bourbon is really a guy thing, because this pretty much tastes like an ashtray.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
Yeah.
So Scotch, bourbon, it all is in the whiskey family, and it's all, yeah.
Yeah.
Not ideal, but...
Remember Coke Zero? It's never been Coke Zero now. Coca-Cola Zero.
Here's a good Coke one. I remember this one. 85. This was more when they got into the whole Santa. They invented Santa Claus.
Holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. 'Tis the season, watch out, look around, something's coming, coming to town, coming to your town. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming, always coming to your town. Something magic in the night, can you see it shining bright? Shining bright.
Holidays are coming.
Yes, the polar bear one, Beth.
Holidays are coming. I'm telling you. So, first of all, Tracy said Coke float or Pepsi float. I'm Coke. I'm Team Coke. You're more Pepsi girl.
I like Pepsi, but not in a float. I would only take Dr. Pepper or root beer.
Oh, the polar bears. Yeah, we need to look
Maybe
those up
Coke
too.
Float. Wait, hold on. Sean said K is all about the... Yeah. I tried to say this earlier. This is my fruit punch Caribbean drink. It's 0 sugar and it's tequila, and it's very good.
It's delicious. Polar bears were more 90s, but yeah, they were so iconic, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully Coke will let me play this.
Okay.
I want to play because Scott B said clear Coke, but I'm thinking of Pepsi Clear, and they had that commercial, but I don't think I can play it.
I've never seen it.
Because it has a Van Halen song in it, but maybe I can play a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Best part?
Yeah.
Not one spoken word.
Yeah.
There was no spoken word in that commercial. It was just simple, and it's made a statement, right?
Do you remember when A&W, they used to put their glass like mugs in the freezer, and when you ordered a root beer float,
You got a frosted mug.
I know this because when I worked there, we did that. It was like a KFC A&W, mixed restaurant, fast food restaurant, and we would put the mugs in the freezer, pull them out, and the root beer there was craft.
Yeah.
Like it was just so amazing. You can get
it was
a
in
gallon.
A tap. Yeah.
You could get a gallon of root beer.
So you pulled out the frosted mug from the freezer. It was frosted. It was glass. It was a heavy-duty A&W mug.
Yeah.
Put in A&W root beer from the tap,
Yeah.
and then slop some of that hard ice cream on top.
Yeah. So awesome.
I'm going to play a little of this commercial because this was Crystal Pepsi, and it was a very poignant commercial. If our stream gets kicked off, that's okay. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll talk through it just in case it gets claimed. It'll
Right.
get claimed. Like, everything I do gets claimed because I watch old copyrighted stuff. That's my jam.
Yeah. But what were you saying about it? Why did we watch that video?
I just think it's a cool commercial because and that was the short version. There was one that's like, right now so many people are missing. Right now someone's going without food. Like, it made you think, right? Any piece of art, even if it's a commercial, is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'll just kind of shout out right now, there's Spaceballs 2 coming out. Spaceballs 2 coming soon.
That's probably something that you, Beth, Donald, and I will go see together.
May the Schwartz be with you, am I right?
Yeah. A&W restaurants will still serve root beer in their...
Not around here. They kind of got rid of it.
Well, we don't have A&W around here anymore, so...
Yeah, when I lived in New York, we had a Pizza Hut / KFC / Taco Bell / A&W. So you could go in, you could order pizza with a burger and a root beer float, and like literally whatever you wanted.
That's so cool. I remember because it was...
And they delivered.
Really?
Yeah, it was great.
I remember because it was A&W and a KFC, and it was like order here, order here. People would be like, which one is KFC and which one's A&W? No, they're all the same. Like, the same people are going to be making your food.
Yeah, let's watch Spaceballs 2. Why not? Who cares, right? We're going to do what we want.
We need a group nickname.
And I hope this doesn't get claimed either. It's a trailer, so probably not, but... And I'll try to talk a little bit in it just because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. 8 Harry Potter movies, a TV series with remaking the same Harry Potter story over and over, 7 Alien movies.
And I'll say yes, KK, you can go.
38 years, there's only ever been one Spaceballs. Chuck's never seen the first one.
Yeah,
Barf won't be in it. He passed away.
He passed away, yeah.
It's too bad, right?
Yeah.
After 40 years, we asked, what do the fans want?
And just saying, Mel Brooks is almost 99 years old, and he's still making movies.
That's amazing.
May the Schwartz be with you.
I am so excited. Like, most reboots, most sequels, maybe I'm like, I don't know, it looks okay. But come on, Mel Brooks is at the helm. It still has Bill Pullman. I hope Daphne Zuniga comes back. They haven't announced her yet, but it also has Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis has not been in a movie in a long time, so that he's coming out of retirement to be in Spaceballs 2, yeah. That's one I'm going to be there for sure. I saw Spaceballs so many times back in our cheap theater when it was $2 where I used to live. Yes, Lord Helmet's back. Like, Rick Moranis is reprising his role as Dark Helmet. It looks so great. I am so excited for this movie. I don't know about anyone else, but this is one movie. Like, we used to sneak in food, which I'm sure a lot of people do at the movie theaters. And I've told this story before, but I snuck in, like, nachos. Yeah, there's Joan Rivers. There's another one that passed away because she was the robot Dot. But I snuck in nachos from 7-Eleven, and then I opened the lid, and everyone around me is like, what does that smell? Do you guys smell that? And I'm like, no, I don't smell anything. Like, it's so stinky, like a very potent smell. And I'm just eating these 7-Eleven nachos. So yeah, unfortunately with Spaceballs, a lot of the cast have passed away. But I'm still excited about it, for sure. And I'm sure they'll get new people.
I thought that was when you took boiled hot dogs in.
Maybe. Am I getting my stories wrong?
I don't know. Maybe not.
That was another thing to do. Like, I'd go to my friend Chad, if you're watching Chad, which you're not, shout out to you. Go to his house, we'd boil a bunch of hot dogs, put them in baggies, put them in our pockets, like we're smuggling in some high intensity stuff there. And then we'd go in the movie theater like, you guys want a hot dog? I got ketchup. I got mustard. What do you want? Relish?
$1 each.
You don't want to know where the onions are. So that I'm excited about for sure. And yeah, everyone knows. No, not again. Everyone knows I'm excited about Superman.
KK, you're literally invited to everything that we do.
Not everything.
Well, any party event or outing, group outing, of course.
Any group outing.
Yeah. And...
So, do you know anything about Van Halen?
Do they sing the song Shout? No. What is the word where they jump?
It's jump.
Oh, it's jump.
Go on and jump. So, okay, there was Van Halen, the lead singer was David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
And there was some grievances, so they fired the lead singer, which was unheard of at the time, right? Mm-hmm. And they got Sammy Hagar, who was also a good singer in his own. I can't drive 55. Do you remember that song?
No.
And he was the one.
Maybe, I don't know.
Sammy Hagar was the one singing Right Now.
Oh, okay.
Hang on to tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, then I know that song.
And they became popular again.
Okay.
So that's very hard to do, changing a lead singer and staying popular. Mm-hmm. Then they fired Sammy Hagar.
Okay.
And they hired the singer for Extreme. Do you know Extreme?
Oh, yeah.
More Than Words. Gary Sharon is his name. Mm-hmm. And it flopped so hard, which is too bad because I love him as a singer.
Yeah,
I think Gary
too.
Sharon is a great singer.
Me too.
And then they such a treacherous band journey, because then they tried to get David Lee Roth back, and he did for a while, but then things got crazy again because David Lee Roth is out of his mind.
Yeah. And
David Lee Roth in his own right
Which is your own opinion.
No, he's out of his mind. I could show clips. He's out of his mind.
I think we have to say that, though.
No, we don't have to say anything. It's a lot, and that's my opinion.
That's what I said, in your opinion.
Anyway, I'm not gonna babyfoot around it. He's nuts,
okay.
Right? And he did have his own successful career with I'm Just a Gigolo. Do you remember that song? Everywhere I Go. Mm-mm. What about, he did a remake of California Girls. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that song? Mm-mm. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with this. Point is, I think it's unfortunate that the version with Gary Sharon did not become big.
Yeah.
Because he's a good singer.
He is. I remember the OG California Girls. It's the Beach Boys, the Monkees.
No, it's the Beach Boys. Who the singer just passed away. Brian Wilson just passed away.
I know. I just read that in the news today.
I'm gonna play just a snippet, like 4 seconds of David Lee Roth.
Yeah, because that will definitely get us
Sing California Girls.
Wish we all could be California. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump it to the middle. Oh, he's still dancing. Okay, there we go. That's good. You know what? I'm gonna stop because it's Rhino. They block everything. I'm not gonna play another second. Rhino, if you block this video, I'm gonna be so ticked off. Like, I will play 4 seconds of any. I just saw it was Rhino. I'll play 4 seconds of something from Rhino. They will destroy my whole video.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you can't play now. I'm gonna stop right there. Point is, if we're still online, I think it was. And did you ever? I remember one time when I was a young man in church.
Yeah.
And they're like, did you ever know you could sing California Girls to what's that one church song? Amazing Grace.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sing Amazing Grace to the tune of California Girls.
Okay.
And I tried it, and it fits so burric. So if anyone ever knows California Girls, right? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Doesn't it fit perfectly?
It fits perfectly.
So yeah, a pastor told me that, and I was like, oh, that really does fit exactly perfectly. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm going on so many tangents.
It doesn't matter. I don't think anyways.
Nah, we're almost at 2 hours, so we can wrap it up. Right now I'm just listening to music and talking to myself, it seems.
I was gonna say that KK.
Yes.
About tomorrow.
About tomorrow.
Yeah, like I could come get you for
Y'all
our
just want to have a text conversation? You're gonna use our public chat as your little planning session?
I could come get you tomorrow if you can get a ride home. We're doing a barbecue karaoke fire pit night. Basically from noon until whenever the fire goes out.
It's gonna be fun. You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, everyone who's left in chat, if you want to join, good luck. you gotta find us. No, I'm just kidding. I love you all. I appreciate this so much. I know we kind of went off a tangent. I kind of got bored with Mandela Effect. I don't know about anyone else.
Here's the thing. I only wanted to do one.
Yeah.
And we didn't ever do it.
Which one?
Which one? Tell me. I told you earlier.
I don't know. Do you want me to look? Do you think we're still online?
We are.
Chat say hi-oh if I'm still there.
We might have been.
Let's see what we got here. Monaco, Target, Curious George?
No. It's like a big one. No.
Whiteout?
I didn't even know about that one. What is that?
Okay, well, I'll load it. Is Whiteout spelled white out, W-I-T-E, dash out, or is it white,
I say
W-H-I-T-E?
I say
out. So,
but what is the one?
W-H-I-T?
That's the one I wanted isn't even on here.
You gotta tell me what it was. I don't know. And just in case someone is wondering, it's white with no H. It's W-I-T-E dash out. They literally whited out the H.
Ah, I see.
So you don't know what it is.
I don't remember now.
Okay. It's none
to
of
remember,
those.
but
Looney
that's okay.
Tunes? No,
it's fine.
Okay.
Oh well, it's fine.
I was gonna do this one.
I just can't remember.
Because if anyone remembers this commercial, so this was Publishers Clearinghouse. I'm gonna move it down here so they can see it right now. We're just watching it.
Oh, okay.
And who remembers the Publishers Clearinghouse? And they kind of said, you win whatever it is. You know, $5 million, $1 million, whatever it is. Come on, man. Ugh. Keeps maximizing into the wrong thing. So maybe I need to shrink it first. I'm gonna do it. I got this. We can't see the chat right now, so if anyone's
I
talking,
can see. Oh, what time? I said noon. Beth, I'll come get you at noon.
Oh my goodness, you too.
Beth Purrier said A. Mr. Tracy said liquid paper. That is what it's called now, right? Scott B said A. KK said B.
Okay.
You remember the nursery patty cake? That is not part of Whiteout. Okay, what did you figure it out?
This is Publishers Clearinghouse. And this man says,
Ed
hey,
McMahon.
you just won $1 million.
Yeah, Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon.
Yeah, that's what Scott B says.
So Ed McMahon. This is Ed McMahon. This is not Ed McMahon. Ed McMahon never did promotions for Publishers Clearinghouse.
No.
Never. This
Who
is not
is
Ed
that?
McMahon. It's just some random old guy. Ed McMahon was never part of Publishers Clearinghouse.
What was he part of?
So we'll watch this.
Scott B will bring the beer. If it's not hard liquor, you're the only one who'll be drinking beer.
So yeah, there's a lady freaking out, right?
Yeah.
This is actual awards that they gave to people.
Yeah.
And they kind of show him from his back, but they never show who it is.
Okay.
It's not Ed McMahon.
Wow. Beth, what is Nope about?
Notice how they're not showing the guy, right?
Yeah. But didn't they say it's Ed McMahon, like, on the entry or whatever?
Oh, there you go. There's his face. Not Ed McMahon. That is not Ed McMahon.
He was on Happy Gilmore. Ed McMahon, yeah.
Bob Barker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different person. Ed McMahon wasn't on Happy Gilmore. He was long passed away.
Beth said
since
he
then.
was on Happy Gilmore.
No, that's
though.
Bob Barker.
Oh.
The Price is Right, Bob. And they had the big fight scene. Okay. Everyone remembers Publishers Clearinghouse as being Ed McMahon. It was not Ed McMahon.
I remember that too.
He was from American Family Publishers. So now we'll watch this. And this is what he was from.
Biggest sweepstakes prize of all time. American Family.
Completely different company.
And Rebecca Wright won millions of dollars. Now you can win $10 million. Only from American Family. No other sweepstakes with a prize this big.
Yeah.
I will personally award the
So they show his face on this one.
Yeah. So he was partnered with American Family Publishers. He was never part of Publishers Clearinghouse.
Whoa, that totally blows my mind.
I saved those videos because I thought that one was very interesting. I wish you could remember the one that you wanted to do because I can't remember it.
I can't remember.
But that's okay. We do the best we can here, folks.
It's the Jackie Chan effect.
The Jackie Chan effect.
Yeesh, I was joking.
That being said, I cannot wait for Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, Bob Barker will not be in it.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
everyone...
Did he pass away then?
Yeah, everyone I see from my past now, I'll see an article, I'm like, I'm just assuming they're dead. Like, everyone's just dying, right? Like,
Yeah.
I just don't even know anymore.
Do sweepstakes
Publishers
still
Clearinghouse
exist?
exists because they send me emails all the time.
Didn't they send you like $2 to apply or something?
No, you're thinking of the Nielsen ratings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the Nielsen ratings, like, we want to hear your opinion. So they sent me more than $2. Like, it ended up being like $10 total.
Yeah, which is weird because we don't even own streaming services and we don't watch TV.
Yeah, they're like, what do you watch? What radio do you listen to? I'm like, I don't know.
None of it.
I would say none. That was an option. So if
Yeah.
it was none, I would say none.
Yeah, we literally don't watch TV, and what music we listen to is YouTube music.
Yeah, exactly,
Or
YouTube music.
CDs
I
or
agree.
records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, as someone once said, a very wise individual, one of our children. I agree.
I agree. Thank you, Ivy.
Or what did she say about the hamburger?
We'd go through McDonald's and we'd be like, what do you want, hamburger or chicken nuggets? And she'd say hamburger. And then we'd say hamburger, only ketchup. And she'd pick up the patty and be like, I said no ham. I'm like,
You missed that part, though.
what?
You didn't even say that she said that, but she would say, can I get a hamburger with no ham?
Yeah.
And as parents, we're like, it doesn't come with ham.
It doesn't come with ham,
Like,
so we'd say only ketchup.
But she meant no meat.
Yeah. I'm like, just put it on your dad's burger then.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if publisher, I remember in the 80s, it was like you could win $1,000 a week for life. And
Yeah.
back then, you're like, yeah, even now, that'd be a lot of money, right?
That's, yeah.
It'd be enough to survive.
I mean, take that plus what we make and it would be what we need to live in this state, that's for sure.
And then they updated it to $5,000 a week, so 20 grand a month. Can you imagine getting 20 grand a month?
Mm-mm.
You could pay all your bills the first week, and the rest of the month you'd be like,
I'm good to go.
Oh, Julian, bring me some grapes. And he would come waddling down. Hello.
Except we were like, not grapes, because we can't have
Can't have grapes. That's too much sugar. Bring me keto
grapes.
Crystal Light.
She didn't say, yeah, she...
Oh, Captain Kangaroo was cool.
I never heard of that.
What? Okay. Well, apparently Rhino didn't kick me off, which is surprising. Seriously, every video I make where I see Rhino, I'm like, I'm not even going to try.
I've heard of Reading Rainbow. Zaboomba-foo.
This was a children's show.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ping pong balls. That's...
There we go.
It's a minute long, so I'm going to skip ahead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Makes 10, yeah. How about that?
Yeah, it's kind of like Mr. Rogers is what Chuck said.
Okay, I'll tell you, Mr. Rogers is so good.
They're gone.
I think that he's the best person in the whole world.
All gone, Mr. Moose.
Dublin and back.
Dublin and back?
That's right, Captain. First they're doubling, and now they're coming back.
No, no.
Oh, this is great. This is great. More. This is wonderful. More. That's it. Come on, keep going. That's it.
Look how excited the moose is getting. More! Beam him in the head with more ping pong balls.
You noticed I never learned.
Mr. Tracy,
Captain-
Reading Rainbow,
Captain
yeah.
Kangaroo was great. Sing the song.
The Reading Rainbow.
The whole thing. Butterfly in the sky. I can go
fly
twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book with Jordy, right?
Reading Rainbow. I used to sing that to our youngest son. He's like, I don't like that song. You know how our oldest son, when he heard gorillas when he was young, it scared him or something?
Yeah,
he
that
couldn't-
one song.
Yeah. He could not listen to it. That's how our youngest son was when I sang Reading Rainbow song to
It
him.
freaked him out.
I loved Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, kids shows I liked it as a kid, and I always thought this was Electric Company. I was corrected last time that it's actually Sesame Street, but the 1, 2, 3, 4 with the pinball machine. Do you remember that?
No, but we on a different live stream.
We watched it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait.
I remember Ghost Rider, and what was the dog one?
What?
The detective dog. The live action dog.
Oh. I'm not going to remember.
Oh, man.
What
was
is
PBS Kids, right?
Is an easy reader the same as a Kindle?
No.
Oh.
Easy Reader. Yeah, we'll go to images. Like it was.
Does it make it bigger?
It was a thermostat.
Does it just make like the words bigger?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was
Oh.
it's a show, Easy Reader with Morgan Freeman.
McGruff.
I spelled it easy like I'm some kind of hip person. It's easy.
Were you thinking of McGruff? Because two people have said, I thought that was the
McGruff,
firefighter.
the
the crime dog.
He told you about McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. Write to me, McGruff, and you can get a free coloring book and activities. Yeah, cartoon dog. No, it was newer than that. Our kids watched it. The detective dog. No one?
No. I mean, I could see why they thought it might be.
Someone will get Wishbone.
Wishbone.
What's
yes.
the story?
Mr.
Wishbone.
Tracy. Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
Wishbone.
I do not know.
Okay, wait. Sean. Wishbone was a dog who, when he ate alphabet soup, he could talk. And I miss alphabet cereal. That was my favorite.
Okay.
Tales from the Crypt.
Easy Reader was Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Looks like 1971.
Okay.
I did watch The Electric Company, but I watched it in the 80s because I would have been a baby in 1971.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have been born yet, but...
Yeah.
Thanks for correcting my math. Yeah, that checks out.
Hey, Stanley!
So before Morgan Freeman was big, right?
Stanley. Hi. Listen, how have you been feeling? I missed you a lot. Fine, thanks. Great. I'm happy to hear it. And I want you to lay some words on me.
Mary Tyler Moore?
No, it's not Mary Tyler Moore, but I kind of see the vibe you're talking about.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Well, yeah, I know, but when I itches, I scratches. And when I'm bored, I reads matches. Oh. Close cover before striking. I said, is that heavy?
I said he has a lot of charisma, huh?
Oh yeah, still does too, right?
Who is that?
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, it's Morgan Freeman.
Come on, he literally played God.
Oh, I know, I love that movie.
Reading, that's my game.
I don't think I'd ever hear Morgan Freeman sing. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Who said this? Al Gregory. Great choice, right?
Gus got gas and the guy got gum. Got gum.
Yeah, he does. The guy got gum. Rita Romano is who they're saying the girl is.
Oh, okay.
We saw a magic giant growth. And Gladys giggled, "Ooh, let me glow."
That was great. That was so fun.
Right?
Magic School Bus, sure. How can you not remember?
Wait, what was it? Magic School Bus.
Yeah, with Miss
Our kids
Frizzle.
watched it, yeah.
Yeah, didn't she go into like people's bodies and stuff?
Yeah,
and
it was
learn
so
about
weird.
biology?
Yeah, but I mean, really, our kids learned so much from watching those type of shows. Like, our son knew his vowels because Kick Batowski said...
Kick Batowski.
Yeah, he was like running his like A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y and fell down a cliff. Literally, Oliver knows that because of that TV show.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like...
Mr. Tracy, I love Mr. Rogers. Like, if I could have anybody come back, it would be Mr. Rogers. I would love to meet him in real life.
Here's my hot take.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers was great, right?
Oh, yeah.
But when he went to, what was the make-believe land? What was it called? The land of make-believe.
The land of make-believe, yeah.
I didn't like that.
Me
I didn't like the
neither.
puppet with the big nose.
Puppets, yeah.
It wasn't my vibe.
Yeah.
But when it was just him talking to me,
yeah,
I resonated with it big time.
And then he went on to save PBS. Did you know that? PBS was going to be defunded. And it was because of him going before the Senate that it was saved. The judge was literally like, "Are you the one who's narrating? Did you see it?"
Let's watch it. It's
Yo,
1969.
Yes, it was so good.
This may be long.
Good night,
so
Beth.
We may not watch the whole thing. Night, Beth.
And his Peabody Award is testament to that.
In this country and Canada, to present what I feel is a meaningful expression of care.
Do you narrate it?
I'm the host, yes. And I do all the puppets, and I write all the music, and I write all the scripts.
Well, I'm supposed to be a pretty tough guy, and this is the first time I've had goosebumps for the last 2 days.
Well, I'm grateful, not only for your family is trust, and I trust what you have said that you will read this. It's very important to me. I care deeply about children. My first children...
Will it make you happy if you read it?
I'd just like to talk about it, if it's all right.
Sir. Okay.
My first children's program was on WQED 15 years ago, and its budget was $30. Now, with the help of the Sears Roebuck Foundation and National Educational Television, as well as all of the affiliated stations, each station pays to show our program. It's a unique kind of funding in educational television. With this help, now our program has a budget of $6,000.
It's really long, so we can't watch the whole thing, but man, that was meaningful. And if anyone has a moment, watch this, because I've only seen a minute of it, and I'm taken aback.
I've seen it all. It's really amazing. And what is crazy is that right now, because the president of the United States right now, he's trying to defund anything that goes against what he says, and it's PBS, NPR, anything. And I'm like,
here's the thing: we don't have
we
Mr.
no
Rogers.
longer have somebody
we don't
who's
have
standing
people like
up.
this. No one is like this anymore.
Yeah, so it's hard to see that we went through this in 1969. And now in 2025, we're going through the same fight, the same battle, but nobody's standing up and nobody's listening.
At what point are kids not important?
Yeah.
At what point are we okay fulfilling them with garbage on, this sounds bad because I'm on YouTube, but with YouTube.
It's hard because we're not political people, but everybody knows who watches this channel when I'm on it is I'm very big on reading, books, and education. I'm a teacher and I'm a writer. We homeschooled our children, and it's been something that's been really important. And for them to take off PBS because they're leaning away that the president doesn't approve of, or NPR, who I'm not right or left. Everybody knows that. I'm not political. I just literally...
No one knows it till now.
I literally go with the right. What is right? That's it.
Not
I don't
the
care.
Right. What
not,
is right?
Not the right, but what is right. And so I guess in this world it would be what? Moderate? I'm moderate? I don't know what it's called. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. It gets so frustrating. We get the right to say our piece. And I don't think that somebody should take that away from us. And so when the president says, you don't agree with me, so I'm going to take that away from you, I don't agree with it.
We're going to watch Mr. Rogers say goodbye.
Okay.
And then we're going to end off with The Great Space Coaster, because it was mentioned earlier by Tracy Lee.
Okay.
And it's a show that resonated with me. There was a cartoon in it, which I later found out this cartoonist didn't just do kid stuff. He wrote adult cartoons too, but it was like a chalk drawing. And he would walk along, and then the person drawing it would put an obstacle, and he'd be like, ah, and it was like a foreign thing.
Okay.
But let's watch Mr. Rogers say goodbye, and then we'll do a little
Sean,
Great
you're
Space
a teacher
Coaster.
too? Fist bump. Boom.
Boom, chakalaka.
And invariably, we end our little time together with a hug. You know, it happens so often. I walk down the street, and someone 20 or 30 or 40 years old will come up to me and say, "You are Mr. Rogers, aren't you?" And then they tell me about growing up with the neighborhood and how they're passing on to the children they know what they found to be important in our television work. Like expressing their feelings through music and art and dance and sports and drama and computers and writing, and invariably we end our little time together with a hug. I'm just so proud of all of you who have grown up with us. And I know how tough it is some days to look with hope and confidence on the months and years ahead. But I would like to tell you what I often told you when you were much younger. I like you just the way you are. And what's more, I'm so grateful to you for helping the children in your life to know that you'll do everything you can to keep them safe, and to help them express their feelings in ways that will bring healing in many different neighborhoods. It's such a good feeling to know that we're lifelong friends.
Feeling.
Yeah, that was Mr. Rogers too.
I love Mr. Rogers.
Good man for sure. Gosh, we just need more people like him, right?
Yeah.
Man, did you ever watch The Great Space Coaster? And then we'll wind up. I know.
No, I haven't.
And Tracy's saying so many things that I want to cover.
Daniel Tiger? Yeah, that's the newer
Lady
version.
Elaine Fairchild, yeah.
Daniel Tiger is the newer version, right? Of
Yeah, pretty much, because they had Mr. Roger elements in it, right?
Yeah.
He even did the same characters.
I think it's just more like modern for what the times, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if any of our kids watched it. Maybe because all of our kids are 5 years apart, we might have missed that like space, because it went from Spot, which tells you how old our daughter is, to Blue's Clues, right?
Yeah.
And then what was Oliver? What did he watch?
Teletubbies?
No, it's later. I don't know if Oliver actually watched a lot of TV. He was really active and he loved doing like yoga. But then our youngest was Curious George.
Yeah.
Big time.
I didn't start at the end. Why does it keep starting at the end, right?
I don't know. I love the story of the blind girl and the feeding fish. Oh, Ethan watched Daniel Tiger. Okay.
It's the Great Space Coaster. Get on board on the Great Space Coaster. We'll explore a comet ride, a fantasy, to a place where dreams fly.
I always thought it was weird when they were going through that bony fish sculpture.
This kind of reminds me of the Magic School Bus.
See that?
But not a body. Steve from Blue's Clues. That was a big one Ethan watched.
And then like the whole beginning is a cartoon, and then at the end the whole show is live action. So it's weird that it starts with the cartoon, and then as they park on this little island, they turn into live action. Wait, what did I click? Poorly aged? No, we don't want to watch. That'd be a fun...
George of the Jungle.
So like the line drawing, space coaster. I know I'm not spelling it right. It's all caps. I feel like a boomer, but...
Well, yeah, he's still alive. He literally just made a movie.
So yeah, it would always come in with this little TV, and then the artist would draw something. And it was never in English. It was all...
Okay.
I mean, does anyone else remember this? Or No Gnu's is Good Gnu's with Gary Gnu?
No.
Oh, come on, the Gnu's.
I don't remember. This is hilarious.
And then, yeah, like he would draw stuff and it would irritate the guy and he'd be like... And we don't need to watch the whole thing. And whenever he got mad, it would turn red.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then, yeah, the news guy was Gary Gnu. And then, you know, we can wrap it up. I think we've done 2 hours. I know we didn't do that much Mandela Effect, but I kind of got
we got a lot of all of them except for like 3. I think we did good. It's been almost 2.5 hours.
And he would always have the news, Gary Gnu.
Really Gnu? Here's Gary Gnu.
This is Gary Gnu, and the No Gnu's is Good Gnu show.
So anyway, you get the idea. I think it's pretty funny.
What was up with puppets back in the day?
Oh, puppets were everywhere.
It was like...
I mean, Jim Henson, huge.
Yeah, Jim Henson, Mr. Rogers, the Fraggle Rocks, like...
Yeah, that's Jim Henson, Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rocks was...
yeah.
Dance your cares away. Worries for
Jim
another
Henson was
day.
Sesame Street. He was the Muppets. He was the Dark Crystal. He was the Fraggles. He was...
Was he the Labyrinth?
Yeah.
There were puppets in that too.
Like, you wanted puppets, he was the guy you went to, right?
Wow. Puppets were just so huge.
Oh, yeah, man, we need to do just one on TV. Because he said Schoolhouse Rock. Sorry, I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I'm just a Bill. Yeah, I'm only a Bill. Should we end with the Bill song?
Sure.
No, say what you were going to say first.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was minutes ago.
You know how I am. I forget pretty easily. I don't care.
And then we're going to end with this, so I want to say a couple things.
Okay.
If you want to support our channel, ko-fi.com/retrin, throw us a couple bucks. It helps us build this bigger and better. If not, that's totally cool. Join our Patreon. We have exclusive content that YouTube won't allow there, and it gets a little dicey sometimes. We get a little crazy.
It does get fun.
And that's live streams and videos. We kind of play it up from there. But we're going to end with this. I appreciate all of you. If you guys are still here, which I know we lost a few because we do go a long time because we get to chatting.
Yeah. I
want to say Tracy Lee Williamson, you had so many good ideas that I'm going to scroll through this chat. I'm like, yes, that. Al Gregory, thank you for your input. You've had a lot of context and facts that I didn't know about. Fiona, I'm going to check out that email and kind of see what's going on with your Mandela Effect. But, you know... I know we kind of deviated off the Mandela Effect.
And you didn't speak too much, yeah.
No, you're totally good.
No, we're good, yeah.
It's hard to keep track sometimes. Even though there's not a ton of chatters, it's still hard for me to kind of do it all. Anyway.
And we do have a Discord. Thank you, Ethan Wolf Legend, also known as Glitchy Squirrel.
Glitchy Squirrel. I just want to say that, like, this space that we've created, this chat, it's not, I don't want it to be just another YouTube channel. There's tons of YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I want it to be our own little living room space, our virtual living room where we can all come and hang out. That's why we pay so much attention to the chat.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a room with people, you don't just ignore them, right?
No.
You talk to them. You engage with them. And if somebody says something, like if we're sitting on a couch and let's say Al Gregory's right there. He says something. We're not going to be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. You're going to acknowledge it, right?
Yeah. And we get really we're both pretty outgoing. we both like to talk, so yeah.
And sometimes we talk over each other. And
We
that's
don't
just,
care, though.
We don't. We just roll with it.
Yeah.
You guys can too. This is a Renaissance family, a Ren fam. And if you guys don't know, the reason I chose the word Renaissance, it's a retro Renaissance, which means rebirth, rejuvenating. So this is the 80s and 90s coming back. We're building this time capsule, building it back up into what it was.
Because I think that's important. This world has gotten so crazy.
Yeah.
We need the, like, ground, what 80s
We love
and
you
90s
too,
brought
so
us.
much.
We love you too, KK. We love all of you.
So, yeah, I have a video about malls. It's not done yet because I want to go to the mall and interview some people. But here's the thing. Go to the malls. Visit a store. Talk to people. Experience the world. And that sounds crazy.
We're glad you found us too.
That's crazy because I'm literally on YouTube saying leave YouTube and go be in the people. But do it. If it means you're not going to watch my channel, go do it. Go talk to people. Go say hi in a little store.
Do you know what's crazy? I've always been outgoing, like, since I was young. And Kevin was always an introvert until the last, like, year or so. But I'll start talking to people randomly when they walk by or in a store. And you'll be surprised at how many people need and want and crave that connection. Because I'll leave either setting up a walking group or getting a Facebook or talking about their life and giving them my text number. It's not, people think it's embarrassing or awkward. It's only going to be what you make it. Yeah. And if it's something that you can do, you should just go do it. The
more you do it, the easier it becomes.
It
so
does.
I'm going to say this. Say hi to someone. Be a friendly face. And join our live streams where we can all hang out like friends.
Yeah.
I appreciate this. We're gonna leave with a bill because we got to end on politics, right? And this is how they taught us politics.
I didn't mean to bring that up. I'm so sorry.
No, but this is how they taught us politics back in the day.
Yeah. Do the 70s.
Yeah, everyone's opinion is welcome. I could do the 70s,
The problem with the 70s, I'm sorry to interrupt you, is that you were born in 72 and I was born in 79. There's not very...
My birthday.
What? Like, maybe you would remember some.
Yeah, everything I saw from the 70s was in reruns. So, yeah, I watched The Brady Bunch in reruns.
Yeah.
It was on when I got home from school in the 80s. So, yeah, I know Partridge Family. That's another one I watched a lot, but in reruns.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of sitcoms that were probably early 70s. Three's Company, my favorite show ever.
I love Three's
started
Company.
In the 70s.
I guess that did, but, like, oh, it's my favorite show. I love John Ritter.
Oh, amazing man. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, a smile costs nothing to share. That is going to be... I have so much to say, but we're going to end up rambling forever. Point is, we can take this world back. Yeah. This little gym we've created here, we can make it something. Yeah. All you got to do is show up. And once you show up, we'll build it up.
Yeah.
We'll build it up together. You guys are family. You're part of the Ren fam now. We're going to take back this time machine. This capsule is not going to go away. It's going to be something big.
Yes.
If we make it. So we're going to leave with... I'm just a bill.
Okay.
Love you guys. Take care.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee. But I know I'll be a law someday. At least I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just a bill.
Gee, Bill, you certainly have a lot of patience and courage.
Well, I got this far. When I started, I wasn't even a bill. I was just an idea.
And if this gets claimed at the very end, I'm going to be one unhappy camper. You know where it won't get claimed? Patreon. We can do whatever we want there.
I love Patreon.
Became a bill, and I'll remain a bill until they decide to make me a law. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I got as far as Capitol Hill. Well, now I'm stuck in committee, and I'll sit here and wait while a few key congressmen discuss and debate whether they should let me be a law. I hope and pray that they will, but today...
Oh, it's only half done. Should we let it play or should we end? We'll scoot a little ahead. I didn't realize it was this long.
I don't remember that either.
But today I am still just a bill.
You mean even if the whole Congress
ever says you should be a law the president can still say no?
Yes, that's called a veto.
A veto.
Vetoes me, I have to go back to Congress and they vote on me again, and by that time you're so
By that time, it's very unlikely that you become a law. It's not easy to become a law, is it?
No, it's not. I was a law once. It was hard to get that.
I'm still just a bill. He signed your bill. Now you're a law. Oh, yes.
Bye.